Welcome to Market Movers. I'm your host, Trader Prad, and this is the beautiful Miss V.
Thank you, Prad. Hey guys, welcome. Indeed, I hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you for joining us today. Be active on the chat, ask us anything, and go long on the like button. So, Prad, how's it going?
Pretty good so far, just looking for opportunities as always. Market's been very flat on the day, if I may say so. Nasdaq is pretty much in the green territory, but also flirts with the negative territory at times. S&P 500 been negative for the most part, but we're pretty close to 4K. I think market wants to go to the upside and test 4K on Nasdaq, and S&P 500 has already been in the positive territory, but also been in the negative territory the whole time we've been looking at it for since 9:30 till now. Just trying to find which chart closed on me. So there you go. That's the chart. So today, let's start off with a couple trades that I took. So I've been looking to trade UVXY again today. Pretty much getting burnt on the $18 level. I was going shorts and going long, going short, going long. I have about 28 trades or so just made on this. Overall, I'm flat on the trade, like absolutely flat, not losing anything on this. I would have liked to have held my short, but then at one point I flipped to a long, and I did this a lot of times, flip my longs to shorts and shorts to longs a lot of times over here, and it didn't work out at the end of the day. Lucid Motors is another trade that I was a part of for a quick second. Got short at 1905s. I was trying to build to the downside, but not really pushing down. Market's trying to go back up. It looks like Nasdaq wants to take out 12K to the north side. We keep going to 12K and we keep rejecting 12K, but we also go to VWAP and we find buyers at the VWAP level on the Nasdaq futures. So overall, I'm not convinced to the downside yet. I'm not convinced to the shorts yet. Same thing that Neil and Sean, I think, have been saying all day. So just waiting for that 12K pop to happen. That way we can look for some longs across the board. AMD already near 100 today, and right now the only position that you guys see that I'm in is target. So target 154 breakout short is what I took. Well, I didn't take the breakout. I waited for the stock to show me that it's consolidating at 154, and then later on in the day, pretty much closer to 11 o'clock, it started moving to the downside below 154. Got into my short, have my stop sent out somewhere between 154 and 155, and now we're just waiting for that move back to 153, where I covered a couple of my shares already when it did drop almost $1 in the share per share in the money for me. Right now, that's the only trade that I am in. More opportunities hopefully can come in the market. A little bit of a kangaroo market, so back to that up and down market, the mostly barcode sideways action market. I would love for a 12K to break out on Nasdaq so we can actually turn it into a long market for today, set it up perfectly for the beautiful free fall Friday that I think the market's gonna come out with tomorrow. I think we're setting up for a nice relief bounce just so we can smack it all back to the downside and watch tomorrow end up S&P 500 ending up on the bear market territory, which is the negative 20% mark from the all-time highs. I think that number exactly is I did calculate it long time ago. So I forgot the number, so I can calculate it again. The negative 20% on S&P 500 would be somewhere around 3,772 from all-time highs. So as soon as S&P 500 hit that, we hit the bear territory in the market.
Prad, Grab is on fire today. Grab reported better.
Grab
reported better than expected revenue, and we're up more than 30%. So I know a few of you were trading that one. Maybe we can take a look at Grab.
Go power outage. Grab.ny, NQ, AM. What market is it?
Nasdaq.
How come I typed Grab. Okay, Grab on Nasdaq. So let's go check out Grab on Nasdaq. I do remember this stock now. You mentioned this stock on your earnings board. Now I remember. Not sure what they do, to be honest. So let me quickly go over to TradingView, type in Grab to see what they are. Grab Holdings, transportation and other transportation. Okay, so transportation based. still doesn't tell me exactly what they do, but they're transportation based over here. I don't have the YouTube chat open. There we go. Now we have the YouTube chat open. How are you guys doing? Grab is like Uber. Okay, thank you, chat. Thank you for saying that. I was looking at the chat for some help over there. Obviously, you guys always come in with a nice Hail Mary, tons of information in you guys. So grab another Uber type of stock. Earnings report coming out, as Miss V mentioned, a little bit of a mixed report. They missed out on the earnings, but they killed it on the revenue side. So launching to the north side goes Grab today. 30% to the north side. Let's pull up the chart. Here's the chart taking off multiple dollar levels, $3 coming into play breakout. And consolidation in pre-market near 260. So you could have just taken the pre-market breakout of $2.70 or so and never looked back on Grab. A beautiful move coming in, and looks like it still wants to keep on going, obviously. And the market, sadly, is still rejecting that 12K barrier on NASDAQ. So NASDAQ keeps on rejecting that 12K. Longs are not in play yet. And that's why I'm waiting. I'm really being patient, extremely patient for my trades today. Except for this target, however, is my only winning trade, and I think it might just be my only trade that I need to be a part of all day. Right now, 50 cents in the money on target. I want to try and hold this for the rest of the day, kind of see how low can we go on the stock. Yesterday we had a pretty big, substantial down move on target because of the earnings report, and the day before that, Walmart had an earnings report that also looked bad. So 2 days in a row, two stocks that are pretty much the same thing show you that there is weakness in the sector. And Kohl's today, KSS, another stock that came out with I believe with the weak earnings report and also pushed to the downside, but somehow is actually turning green right now, KSS. Let's see.
As we mentioned, Asian Uber there, maybe we can take a look at actual Uber. Well, Uber guys also up more than 2% on the day, almost 3%. As Prad mentioned before, we had real kangaroo type of markets a few minutes ago, and Uber broke that resistance level of $22 to the upside, as a few names did, including Tesla guys. As you know, Tesla ripped to the upside, and now Prad, as you said, dipping a little bit, but still holds that positivity above VWAP.
Uber Duber, yeah, Uber's another, well, Grab's like basically Uber. Maybe Uber is moving like, no, Uber's probably moving based off of Grab's earnings over there. So Uber having a good 2% move to the north side. Well, maybe we can also go take a Lyft, LYFT. Let's go take a look at Lyft. Maybe Lyft getting a move off that. Yeah, Uber and Lyft pretty much looking the same, almost the exact same. Damn, okay. And I'm not surprised by that. Same companies usually have a basket trade in them, which is basically when stocks move together because they're in the same realm. Sometimes you see that happening on AMD and NVIDIA or Micron and other stocks together. Can we take a look at NVIDIA, please? Yeah, why not? Since I mentioned NVIDIA, let's go over to NVIDIA today. NVIDIA trying to stay in the green side, even though NASDAQ has been, flirting with positive and negative. It all depends on what NASDAQ does with 12K, in my opinion. If NASDAQ breaks out of 12K, I think NVIDIA, AMD, and Microsoft and all their stocks across the globe, the tech sector mainly, will be looking to skyrocket. But if NASDAQ keeps on getting rejected from that 12K barrier on the upside, $12,009 is the high that we have seen so far today, past the breakout, and after that we've just been getting rejected at 11,980. So not even being able to get up to 12K successfully is a little bit of a question mark, but still able to find buyers every time on the way down at VWAP. And UVXY, as you guys have seen, I've battled the long, I've battled the short, but Neil mentioned UVXY actually turning into a negative stock today, negative ETF, showing you that buyers are still showing up and volatility is kind of decreasing slowly, inching its way to the downside while the market's trying to inch its way to the high side and take out the high day. Right now, we just got stopped out of our target short. Target did rip past 154 recently, getting up there along with the market. So maybe once targets gets back to 155 or 156 areas, we can think about getting back into our short trade around those levels. But right now, just gotta patiently wait for other trades, and especially in case So this 156, 155 area, especially this low from yesterday, 155, also happens to be the consolidation area for target today near 155 or VWAP 155, 156. Talking about the market, though, Nasdaq 12K coming into play very soon. At the same time, AMD 100 coming into play also. So maybe we could look for an AMD breakout 100 as long as Nasdaq actually breaks out past 12K. But AMD, if Nasdaq doesn't break past 12K, we could think about an AMD short. Trying to build into that position over here would not be a bad idea also. I'm just gonna throw out an order here for some shares on my target position. Let's see if target wants to go up there and give me some more short entries closer to 155, 156 ish.
Prad Lucid is also going higher, up almost 10% on the day. And if we take a look at a higher time frame, we can see that we are now at some support level at around 1892, and we have more room to go to $20 if we break that one. And if I'm right, we have Lucid on our watch list. Let me real quickly see. Yes, Lucid announced further plans to move forward with production in Saudi Arabia, and we were up around 1% in pre-market. Now we're up 10% on Lucid, supported by great news.
Lucid Motors. Yeah, Lucid Motors still ripping right now. Market getting ready to push up. This is AMD. Where is Lucid? There you go, Lucid. Trying to get back to high day, which is at $19.21. I'm actually waiting for the $20 breakout to get short on Lucid instead of getting short where I previously got short. So the reason why is right here. I'm waiting for this $20 test and a possible breakout of 20 to 2027, 2025 or so in order to take my shares where I want to be participating in that trade. But AMD getting above 100 and not really staying above 100 for too long could be something to think about at the moment. So let's see if we can get some shares on AMD, because Nasdaq is still not managing to get above that 100 level just yet. So just trying to wait to see if AMD can get above 100 again. You know, there's still a decent amount of buying. Oop, no, we're going to miss out on that opportunity. But market looks like it wants to get above 12K. So be careful with your shorts today. You know, you don't want to burn yourself on those trades. Easily can be painful if you're not paying attention to other factors such as UVXY and the overall market in general, or the ETF of the sector you're looking at.
Yeah, should be careful with your shorts today, which I didn't do. We'll talk about that later. But people talk that NVIDIA is at day highs. And NVIDIA was downgraded today, by the way. Price target $300. But NVIDIA doesn't care, and we're up 3.5%.
NVIDIA does not care. Wow, that's actually not a wrong statement, because the stock is actually ripping to 3.5% and higher at the moment, trying to go higher along with the Nasdaq. You know, I just keep mentioning Nasdaq because we're talking about Nasdaq stocks, so maybe I can stop being a broken record about the 12K level, but that level is clearly significant enough to have that on the watch. We're still waiting to get target share shorts over here. It keeps going up to my order and then just runs away from my order, so wondering if I need to get back into it just at a lower price, which I'm not going to enjoy doing that, but you know, might just have to think about taking that order over there, see if I can get some shares filled. Come on, there we go, we got some shares filled just now, and we'll take some more fills all the way to the north side up to 155 and then take the stop of 155. Lucid at the moment coming back down, sadly. I thought Lucid would actually be going higher, but the story of the game, or the overall story, is still playing out that the 12K resistance is going to be stopping most stocks from going higher. So AMD 100 short would have been a beautiful short, because your risk reward possibilities on that was 12 cents if you got filled at 100 to the downside. Now you're already 50 cents, 60 cents in the money. So these are the opportunities that we're always talking about and want to be a part of. So missing out on this opportunity, I'm going to be a little upset, but you know, that's cool. We're in the target trade at the moment. Hopefully Nasdaq deciding that, you know, we cannot take out 12K. We tried so many times already, and pushing it back to the downside will take S&P 500 to the downside, which will in return take the overall market to the downside. That means Lucid, my target short, and everything along with it. Target giving me more shares just now on my short fill and getting a little bit higher, and maybe we can get more shares. I'm trying to get as many shares as I can on my target short in front of 155, and if 155 breaks, we just get stopped out on that.
Dominic asked us to take a look at Grab, but we just did. Dominic, we mentioned that they reported better than expected revenue and keep going higher, up 34% right now, doesn't want to give up. And yeah, let's see how high that name can go. I also can take a look at a higher time frame for you for Grab. So Grab is here now at support level at around 341. If we break that level, we have all the room to go into $4 area. So I would love to see that happen on Grab. And again, markets were kangaroo today, but Grab is just going straight to the upside. So I hope it will continue that move into the close.
Yeah, so Grab, obviously we're looking for a possible move to $4 or so. Right now, Target is ripping against me. I'm like 80 cents out of the money on Target, so that's a little scary. Just gonna watch this position real quick. If this one rips a little bit higher while the market's not even ripping, then I'm under really question as to why the stock is ripping against me like that. There we go. Come back down. I'm not even trying to take that many shares. Why are you trying to keep giving me that order over there? Anyways, so Grab, I think we can see Grab move to $4 over the span of the month or so, especially off that earnings report. You know, anything is possible at this moment for Grab to go up to $4, maybe even $5 based on this consolidation range. Just waiting patiently, I think, would be a good thing to do. I already missed out on the main move on the stock, which would have been the pre-market high breakout. Maybe you know, focusing on tomorrow for some levels off of today would be something that I would be thinking about. If you want to be taking this trade still, then you know you can possibly look for a long and give it up to $3 to the downside where VWAP is, 30 cents to the downside for a possible move of 60, 70, 80 cents to the upside up to $4 or whatever. That's a trade that you want to be part in, then yeah, obviously I can understand that. For me, I missed most of the move. Pre-market breakout was the move for me, and not being part of that is going to be obviously the end of the trade for me right now. We're going to move on from Grab and go focus on AMD, because AMD is continuously pushing to the downside. We're trying to push the downside, but the market is maybe right back to trying to take 12K again. So that's gonna not look so good for me, because Target will be really pushing north and trying to stop me out one more time, and that's gonna be painful. Miss V?
People talk about Tesla. Tesla, guys, is very strong today, and again we touched that 720 level, 719.60 to be clear. But again, if we break that 720, which is possible today, I'm pretty sure we have more room to go higher to 730s level, to 727. So let's see if Tesla will be able to run that high. And again, being careful with your shorts. That's what I was supposed to tell myself. I had a few trades on Tesla today, so first short perfectly worked for me. I tried to short it in approximately the same area when stock went back to the downside, but we jumped back to the upside. We're dancing above VWAP a few times and then back again lower. I missed my opportunity. I would be able to get out of this trade flat at least, and even in the profitable territory, but I missed it out, and I has been kicked out at day high. So loser. But anyways, I think Tesla has more room to go higher, because again it shows a lot of strength, and QQQ also trying, so looks like we want to have a green day on the markets.
Yeah, market's really working hard to stay green here. Right now, AMD getting pushed to the downside one more time. Lucid Motors, what is Lucid doing? Lucid's still hanging out, but around $19, you know, $18.90 being the low of the day, low of the range, sorry, of this range over here that we're creating. Maybe it extends a little bit more. The shorts might actually be in play now, because we haven't been able to take out 19.12 to the upside, and we keep trying to do that. Prad, go check out SQ. Let's go check out Block today. Block on New York, 10 million shares traded so far, pushing down to or high, pushing above, pushing above. Beautiful move on Square here today, holding VWAP all the way through. Yeah, we dipped slightly below VWAP over here for a little bit, but holding VWAP all the way through, giving us a 6% move on 10 million shares overall. That's, I'm guessing, a relative volume of around 1 or so, 1.17. Yeah, so around 1 relative volume coming in for Square. Still tons of volume though. Trust me, you know, anytime over 1, it's good. Over 1 means there's traders actually trading it in a relative scale as they have been for the past X amount of days or whatever. But anytime you see over 2, that means that stock's really in play, and those are the type of stocks we're looking for. I think Target today, sadly, is not even under that realm, but we're looking at Target today because of what happened yesterday. Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. Target's actually 5 relative volumes, so tons of relative volume on Target. Actually makes sense because of the earnings report that came out yesterday and the day before that, which was Walmart. Still a bunch of let's go check out what the relative volume on AMD is, because AMD is a little overactive today. So let's go check out what AMD is. 1.58. Notice how I said anytime it's 1 it's good, but anytime it's over 2 it's in play. So this is somewhat in the middle. AMD in play, and really also just a normal day for AMD kind of is what the relative volume is indicating. And if we look at the chart, AMD still trying to go to 100 with the overall NASDAQ market, which is still trying to go to 12K. How is Walmart doing? That's a good question. Let's go to Walmart. Maybe I should have Walmart on my other screen over here because these two stocks, you know, kind of trade the same way. So Walmart trying to go up to VWAP, Target trying to get to VWAP also. Right now the VWAP on Target, let's go on this chart. VWAP on Target is 155.50, and VWAP on Walmart is 120.23. So both of these are trying to get back to VWAP right now. S&P 500 bouncing above VWAP, and for the most part has been above VWAP. S&P 500 finding a good base around 3,900 or so. It's getting rejected by it, but also finding buyers at VWAP like NASDAQ is, surprisingly, even though we keep getting rejected from that 12K level. Even though the 12K level keeps on getting rejected, we're finding buyers. That means most of these tech stocks, such as Apple, AAPL, Apple, Microsoft. Apple's actually down on the day, so Apple's still very weak, and we're trading at 138 on Apple. That is so sad. Hopefully, Apple actually manages to bounce off of this and get back to the upside. It's just crazy seeing Apple this week again, but what can you do? Right now, Apple is indeed down 1% on the day or more. What does Facebook at? Facebook down on the day too, flat on the day, but in the positive territory at least. That's something that we can be happy about, I guess. Microsoft, I believe, is a positive on the day, so let's go to Microsoft. Microsoft also flat on the day along with Facebook. So the only real thing that's positive right now are your chip stocks: AMD, NVIDIA, Intel. What's Intel at? Intel up. Oh, Intel's flat actually, but still on in the green side, so that's good. And here's Micron. Micron also, Micron's actually down, but in the red territory. So it looks like my mind is kind of pooping itself. Not because I thought all chip makers would be green, but looks like only 2 of them are realistically. Miss V, you have anything for us?
Yeah, I have something. I'm officially freezing now because Lucas think that power shutdown related to my heater. He came, took it away from me. Oh my God, on my last 2 days, he couldn't give me like to stay in the warm territory. Anyways, guys, maybe you can warm us up with a like account, and sooner we get to that 1,000 likes, sooner I will feel warmer. And Corn Beats Universe, thank you so much for your super chat. We're gonna miss you, Miss V, and good luck on your future endeavors. Thank you so much, Corn Beats, guys. Again, I remind you, for anyone who doesn't know, Friday, tomorrow will be my last day Trader TV Live, and I love you all, miss you so much. And again, like for these 2 years, I saw my real family like 20 days total.
Yeah.
And you guys, I see literally every day, every morning. You know more about me than my mom, I guess. So I love you so much, and thank you for everything, guys.
All right. Where are we going to? So let's go check out some stocks that you guys are throwing in
Tesla
chat.
broke 720.
Tesla broke 720 to the upside.
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice. Okay, Tesla. Being a little good boy today to the upside, obviously. Yesterday, I think we were to the downside, right?
Yes.
On Tesla?
Yes.
Right. So yesterday Tesla was getting destroyed to the downside. Today Tesla getting back above 700. Finally watching 720 come into play one more time. Let's see how high can we go. Obviously, you know, I don't believe in the longs just yet because Nasdaq has not taken out 12K to the upside. But if Nasdaq can actually get above 12K, Tesla will have an even crazier move. It's only up $11 from the close. So from yesterday's close, that is. That's nothing for Tesla. We've seen the stock rip up a lot more for almost every single day so far. So I think, you know, these stocks are just cooling their jets off at the moment, getting ready for that big move that we're probably going to get across the board, in either direction. We just don't know what direction. I think markets are trapping a lot of people on either side of the fence right now, and once the game gets decided as what side we're going to push to, someone's going to get run over. So please be careful. Make sure you're using stops. Make sure you know where your outs are if you're not using stops. You know, for example, myself, I'm not using a stop on target. It's pretty far out of the money for me, but I know how much monetary value I'm willing to lose on that trade, and I know where my final line in the sand is on that trade if it keeps on going higher. So that being said, I'm going to keep on taking more shares. I'm going to risk the whole day on that trade almost and see what we can make out of it. That's because I believe in that trade a little bit more than I should maybe, and I'm trying to build into a good position for the whole day over here. Let's see if it'll pay out for me. Nasdaq obviously coming back to the downside now. Nasdaq officially in the negative. S&P 500 still in the negative and going back to VWAP. The question is, does S&P 500 find buyers again at VWAP like it has all day, or does it actually break VWAP successfully and push to the downside, taking the overall market down with it? AMD short in front of 100 has been kiss your fingers good. AMD still pushing to the downside. Here's come Tesla right back below 720, and this is why I said I don't really trust any of these long moves until we get that 12K break. I know I sound like a broken record. I've sold this 12K break a million times already, and it's only been 30 minutes, but we are really waiting for that. I think everyone should learn to just be patient, not push a trade, not risk anything right now until that 12K really decides that we're not breaking or we are breaking. But that's just my opinion, and obviously I'm not sticking to my own preaching. I'm not practicing my own preach because I'm already in a trade over here, as you guys can see to the bottom left corner. People are mentioning that crypto is booming right now. So let's go check out cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin back above 30K. Let's go. So for the most part, yeah. Why did my volume section disappear? There we go. So yeah, crypto is in the green. That's a good thing. But I think yesterday we were down 10% on both of them. On both of these, and we were only up about 6%. So not going to complain. Good move coming in for cryptocurrencies, and that's probably helping Coinbase somewhere. There it is. Coinbase up almost 9% on the day today, right back into that range that I have drawn over here from the earnings day. Just range bound between 70 and 61 for Coinbase. So you could have taken short 70 a million times and profited on it probably, and long over here near 65 or $60, the same thing. That range is being way too clean and way too profitable to not take advantage of. Don't Prad what you preach. Don't Prad what you preach. No crashing today. Market might just not crash, just like you said it, my friend. Just like you said, market might just not crash. It wants to, keep on inching its way to the north side. We keep seeing buyers coming in at VWAP all day across the board, no matter what stock you pick at the moment. I guess not really, but for the most stocks that you pick at the moment. 102 AMD high a day if 98.95 holds. I think it goes to even 104, to be honest. I don't want to short AMD 102. I think I short AMD 103s or 104s. But, I like the idea. But there is a chance that it stops a dollar before 103 because the last high was 104 or something, or 103 overall. So, yeah, it could just be that your idea over there plays out exactly as you're planning out. And if so, that'll be an opportunity for you to take a trade of. Let's see if AMD can hold 98.05. Crypto, it's sideways. I mean, crypto is green, but yeah, it's sideways compared to yesterday or so, because yesterday we were down 10% on a couple coins and today we're only up 5%. So that's pretty much sideways to me. We're forming a base right now on Bitcoin near 28,000 and 30,000. I think eventually that base will be decided if we're breaking down or breaking up. Same way as we're waiting right now on the market to decide if it wants to break up or break down.
The Playmaker 88 brought us one negative name, CLEU, China Liberal Education, down around 20% on the day. Low of the day we have below $1, and now we're back above $2. I don't see any news on that one. They recently reported earnings. Well, how recently? 14th April, so I don't think it would affect the stock now. And I see that they had hold in here. Volatility hold. So we have now 5 million volume, which is great for this name because regular average volume is 600,000.
What stock was that, sir?
CLEU.
CLEU?
Yes.
CLEU on NASDAQ. Okay, let's check out CLEU. 5 million shares. You said it was a low float.
I didn't check
CLEU, 10 million float, 2% short float. 70% change from January, so it looks like it changed quite a bit. Obviously today dropping to the ground goes CLEU, so more destruction coming in. 16%. Anytime a stock goes more than 10% to the downside, it goes on SSR mode for 2 days. So that's day 1 today, day 2 tomorrow. That means both of these days you cannot short the stock by taking off the liquidity off the bids. You have to wait on the ask to get picked up while the stock is going higher in order to get your short fills. You're not going to get the fills otherwise. So according to that, trying to get some short fills right now would be the perfect opportunity as the stock is going higher and higher. 5 million shares traded so far, 13% down as mentioned already. What does the stock do and what levels can be found for the long term? CLEU, AU, EU. China Liberal, Miss V already mentioned that. Commercial services, miscellaneous commercial, educational holdings. So I'm guessing maybe something to do with like a Baidu news or something. You know how Baidu wanted to buy Chegg and either Chegg or was another company that they were thinking about buying. So say maybe something around that realm for this liberal educational holding. I am? Oh, he's talking to someone else. So 5.6 million shares traded overall. And if we were to look for some levels, looks like that level already from multiple day high near $3, 302 or so, being a rejection point, and the stock is trying to come back down off of those levels.
Someone has to take a look at new holdings, recent earnings reporters. So on 17 May, we reported better than expected earnings, and you can see jump to the upside for new, but then we gave up those gains. And today we made another jump to the upside, breaking this $4 level to the upside. So currently we're at $4 even, but guys, we have strong resistance level at 4. So let's see if new will break that. But with the more positivity on the market, would be nice to see that because new has more room to go higher. So on earnings day, we got as high as $5.
Veru or NU?
NU.
NU, yeah, NU, the Brazilian bank that Berkshire Hathaway, I believe, is invested in. Warren Buffett, basically, Berkshire Hathaway, for anyone who doesn't know what that is. So NU holding up 4.8% today, ripping to the north side across the board. Most stocks are obviously. S&P 500 ripping right now, getting ready to maybe break out of the highs that we've been getting blocked by on the north side, and NASDAQ getting ready to possibly take out 12K here. So get ready for some long plays to come into play. Maybe Target getting ready to give me some more shares on the north side over here. Let's see if I can get that fill. My order is 10 cents away right now, and I might just get that fill, but I also might be destroyed on the stock today if it keeps on going north without coming back down. So there we go. My last fill on Target is here, and now we're just letting the stock do what it wants to do. But talking about the overall market actually booming to the north side, baby. Market getting ready here to take out some levels. Maybe AMD back to 100. It's not back to 100. Yeah, I'm watching it on my other screen. AMD inching way back to the 100 right now. That's the NU inching back to 100. Let's see if AMD can do so. And that short on UVXY would have been absolutely free. We got up to $17 on UVXY, and then we just now broke 17 to the downside. So UVXY trying to keep on extending into the red territories today, down already 3.88. So volatility going down, which means markets usually go up, and you're watching that on the NASDAQ going up to 12K. Again, NASDAQ rejects 12K. Unbelievable. And S&P 500 still in the negative zone. I thought NASDAQ would actually break 12K here, giving you a good breakout long of AMD, but that looks like a no-go still. It looks like a no-go still.
That will help a lot of names to go higher if Nasdaq did this, but Tesla, guys, actually touched that 727 level, and looks like we want to go to that 730 level. If we go like more room for us to go there, and at around 733 we will see. But again, Tesla doing Tesla thing again, and I won't be surprised if we go back to like 750s or 760s level, because yesterday we had some bad news, and today Tesla might want to take back everything it lost yesterday.
Yeah, Tesla for sure could try to get into anger territory and rip north side along with the futures over here that are trying to do the same thing. So make sure you have your stops out if you are short. I mean, why would you even try to short Tesla? That's like a scary thing to do. Look at this market right now, getting ready to break that 12K. Nasdaq getting ready. Where's my orders? TGT/NY. I gotta go here. NQ slash. The M22CM. So Nasdaq getting ready to break 12K here. Hello? Why does it say 150 shares, bro? I don't want 150 contracts. I don't even have that much buying power to get 150 contracts. So I'm just trying to see if we can take a long over here on the Nasdaq market to offset our short on the target over here, because obviously we've been waiting for this breakout. Waiting for this breakout on the. Oh, this is haha. I can't even trade this market. That's right. I have to go over to the mini futures. I have to go over to the mini futures and yeah, this one wants to go. The market clearly wants to go. So let me quickly get into a long over here. And if that level breaks, we get out of that one without a problem. So let's go market, keep on sending it. We got a couple of our shares over there, and target about to maybe most likely burn us for the rest of the day. But hopefully this futures long that we got into on the 1220 long over here, let's see if how high can we get on the futures. Nasdaq now about to be 1% in the green side, and S&P 500 just now getting to green. Let's see if Nasdaq can also stay. Sorry, if S&P 500 can stay in the green. Oh no, don't get back to the downside like that. Just keep on ripping north. Come on, you know you want to rip north. What is my average? 1223. Okay. Just watching it patiently at the moment, to be honest, because I don't want to get burned on this. So, Miss Veet, can you take over?
Yes, and I'm freezing. I could be able to bear that cold with my heater, but guys, oh my god, this last 2 days will be tough thanks to Lucas. But again, hopefully you guys will be able to warm me up with some kindness and likes. So, Tesla touched 730, but the markets gave up a little bit. We went a little bit down to 728 area, but that's absolutely normal, guys. I guess we still have more room to go higher, both from QQQ and Tesla. So again, as I said, Tesla lost a lot yesterday on the news, so today we should bring it back, and let's see what other names you want to talk about other than Tesla. Watch fire the Tesla turnaround here. So Dominic thinks that this is the short area for Tesla.
All right, so I took some profits over there on the swing up just in case it comes back down and I get stopped out on the trade. We still make some money on that overall, so I don't have to cry about it too much. So now we just leave that one alone, let it see what it wants to do for us. I'm actually going to have to pull up over here on my other screen too, just in case. That's MES. I need to go to MNQ, M22CM, just in case it does want to reverse back down. Looks like I'm just gonna throw a stop out and forget it. Let's just do that. 1 2 0. What's my average price? Okay, 0 0 2 0 1 2 0 1 9. And we're gonna just leave that over there, throw the stop out, and forget about it at this point. Target coming back to the downside, thankfully. So let's see if Target can push right back all the way to the ground for us and pay us the big dividends that we're looking for. Okay, futures, 17 points in the money right now. Let's go.
Awesome.
Man, that futures long coming in big time, but that also means I'm scared for my Target short. But you know what? Good thing I hedged myself. Oh, AMD. Wow, AMD now 100. Well, man, I even said if NASDAQ breaks 12K, we can think about an AMD long, but I was too busy focusing on my NASDAQ long over there. But screw it. You know what? No complaints. Ain't no complaints. Racks in the bank. We're about to cash out on this futures long. 24 points in the money right now. Sadly, yeah, Target's still $1 out of the money for us. But let's go, baby. Send this market to the roof so we can set up for that free fall Friday tomorrow. You know, I didn't want the market to go into free fall territory under 12K on NASDAQ. But if NASDAQ is above 12K and we get up to 12,200, 12,100 or something, I think that sets up for the perfect free fall Friday because, you know, market still at the end of the day bounces near 12K or so. Come on, baby, send it. 30 points in the money. Woo! We're Ric Flair wooing this market right to the moon right now. Let's go. I had to work for that long on futures. I waited all day for this one. I waited all day for this trade, Miss Lee. You don't understand. All day.
That's crazy.
Patience pays.
That's true. Tesla also, guys, up more than 3%. We broke that $730. Looks like we're gonna go higher and higher. Glad to see that market's back to the positive territory. Only hope that we will be able to hold it all the way into the close.
Tesla, you said?
Yeah, broke 730.
You took the long?
I didn't take anything.
Okay. I thought you took the long.
Oh,
if
you
so,
would know if I
send it.
If I catch that long, you would know, guys.
I was gonna say send it, Miss V. Send it. What is your target, Prad, on the futures? Honestly, that's a very good question. I think I said 12,100, so about you know, 80 points or so from where I am long right now. We're already 40 points in the money. I think I'm just gonna stick to my stop at this point. I have no reason to get out of the trade. If the trade does come back to the downside and then stop me out at flat entry, then I'll get stopped out at flat entry. I'm not gonna cry about that. And you know, still a profitable trade to begin with to start off, and then at the end, the market decided, you know what, we're actually not gonna hold the highs and we're gonna go back to the downside. At that point, forget it. Market told you you're a loser, you're a loser. But if this ends up working for us, this could be a multiple 100-point winners. It could be a 200-point winner, a 100-point winner, 150-point winner. We don't know yet, so I don't really have a target out there. But what I can do is send my stop out, trail my stop out on the way up there if it does end up being a profitable trade. Look at Target, baby. Now Target's flat on the day for me after being $1.50 out of the money. So now if Target can actually push to the downside while the market's pushing up, I can cash out across the board. Woo! We're about to James Harden swish, baby. I was going to say Luka Doncic, but my man lost the game yesterday, sadly. So no swish for Luka Doncic. But you know who swish yesterday on the parlays, baby? It's your boy Parlay Prad, Prop Prad. We cashed out on that bad boy. Here we go. More winners from the Golden State Warrior. Jalen Brunson, Klay Thompson. Yo, Klay Thompson bet was scary because my man played for 20 minutes and got 0 points. 0 points. but thankfully he woke up in the last 2 quarters, started making some buckets for me. Luka Doncic hitting 3 threes. Overall, though, bang, baby, we cashing out on not only trades but also on prop bets and other degen modes across the board. So let's go. Tons of fun to be having across in this market today, and tons of fun to be having in life in general. So have fun. Make sure you're focusing on positivity, no negativity, and the moon is your, well, no, what's the thing that they say? Aim for the stars, so that way if you miss, it lands in the moon. So that's what we're trying to do. Aim for the stars.
Amazing trade though. 50 points are coming for you, hopefully, Brad.
I want more. I want more.
100
I want
points?
100 points. Yeah. Cash out Prad. Yeah, thank you guys. Sadly though, Target did right away get back above 25 cents out of the money for me. But I really believe in this Target trade to go to the downside today. So we're sticking with that trade a little bit more than maybe we have to. What I could do? I could take off some size on Target and get back at a later price if I really do like that trade again, right? Because then we don't take that big of a hit if it does end up being a bad trade, and if it ends up being a good trade, we still end up making money on it at the end of the day. So I'm trying to debate right now, trying to see what I want to do on this one. So maybe Miss V can take over for a little bit, and we'll jump right back to me.
We've got a super chat from Rolando Vergara. DPSI going for second round, got me 100 shares. Good luck to all. Thanks for the show, guys. Rolando, thank you for being with us, for your super chat, and for your support. So glad to see you're having a great day. And again, DPSI, I believe, was yesterday's runner. We can take a look at a 15-minute chart also on that name, DPSI on AM. Isn't that that one that had multiple halts yesterday? Anyways, so yesterday we jumped all the way to $12.52. Then we closed at $7. Wow, okay. And now we're trying again, guys. So low of the day today was 6.7, and right now we're at 8.19 and actually trying to go back to day highs, which is $9.49. So let's see if this is gonna happen. We have 2 million volume on this one, with average one on DPSI is 400,000. So we definitely have a lot of volume in this name. Hopefully a little bit more will come so we can see that name to jump. But again, for the whole day, we were not able to break this $785. And yeah, so it's a sign that more opportunities for go higher on this name may come.
Awesome. So DPSI, yeah, I think DPSI you brought up yesterday. It was on our watch list, or maybe you picked it from the chat. I don't remember.
From the chat, I believe.
From where you got DPSI yesterday.
Well, Prad, while we're there, we can real quick take a look, because again, guys, you remember that we make watch list every day, and a really cool feature that we have watch list archive, which means you can go back all the way into March 2021. So we can simply take a look at if it was on the watch list or we picked it up from the chat. It doesn't really matter, but it's a great feature. And yes, chat brought it to us.
Chat brought it to us, and they brought it again. So DPSI today ripping about, well, not really flat on the day. 2 billion shares traded. Looks like way less shares than actually traded yesterday on the stock. Let's go confirm what the relative volume is. DPSI, 64 times relative volume still. Oh, I remember now. I think this one had like 40 some million shares yesterday around this time, if I was correct. If I may be incorrect, actually. Either way, though, trading sideways, bar coding for the most part, not really doing anything exciting yet. For us, maybe we could see the stock pick back up. Volume can come back in around 1 o'clock or so. lunchtime. We're walking into lunchtime in the next about 12 minutes or so. So going into lunchtime, we could bring in some we could take out some volume out of the market and exhaust you a little bit more. So be careful if you are looking for breakout trades, especially breakout trades during low volume periods. Absolutely garbage type of trades you want to be a part of. So be very careful on that side. I'm actually getting ready to take some profits over here on Target. Not profits, take some size off at flat areas. That way If it does pop back up, I can add back and get a better average on the stock. And then when it does flush back to the downside, we can smoke it way better than being scared most of the time. So right now, here we go. Target pushing down, 35 cents in the money. I know it's not much, but for the size I have, it was really scary for me for the most part. So now we're about to make money on the futures, on equities. What happened to my futures? Futures was just ripping to the north side and instantly stopped doing that. Yucky. I don't like that. But you know what? We are loving making money over here. We love trading. We love being on the show. And we love Miss V too. So it's going to be sad watching that beauty leave us. You have any plans for this weekend?
Don't know. Rewinding our shows, crying,
Yeah.
reading comments, looking at our pictures, chatting with my friends from the chat.
What do you like? You have like any ideas of like what you're into?
Into what?
Like into anything? Like you like anything?
I like many things.
Like what? Just say something. Maybe people are thinking about buying you some gifts. Say it out loud. Maybe.
Okay, guys, I like records. Records like amounts.
Like record like amounts. No, Miss V. Like, I'm
Yes,
saying like
that would be the best present. Like, guys, literally, we have how many? 3,400 people watching. So, and the show goes for 3 hours. As they said, it would be so nice if we get 500 each hour and at least get to 1,500 likes. It's the easiest thing I could ask you for, but literally, it would be so pleasant if we got this, especially on Market Movers.
Yeah,
it's
that'll
our
be good.
show.
That'll be good.
That's right.
And then we can get a plaque for you that says record life.
maybe.
I don't think we'll ever break that number. Maybe one day actually. Who knows? But it'll be sad to do it without you. For sure. It'll be sad to do it without you.
Well, tomorrow.
We need to do a couple ideas. We'll talk after the show. Screw it.
We had to do Coca-Cola Pepsi
All
challenge.
right.
We're gonna do it tomorrow.
Today or tomorrow?
Let's do tomorrow.
Okay, for TikTok, the Coca-Cola
Yeah.
Pepsi challenge.
Are you going
if
to
I
baseball?
lose that challenge, we're going to not post the video. Just so you know.
No.
No. If I
That
lose
will
that
be-
challenge, we're not posting that video.
No, we'll see.
Miss V, I can't go out there looking like a fake Coca-Cola fan. I can't.
Okay.
I
You won't
can't.
miss it. Oh, come on. I'm on your side. You can think it's Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
You can't.
No. Yeah. 100%. I love
Yeah,
Coca-Cola
me
on that
too.
one.
I wanted to talk about
Yeah.
Very broke day highs, guys. Now back to the downside a little bit, as again 15-minute chart. We can see that day before yesterday we had a huge spike to the upside all the way to $17. But yesterday was negative day overall on the market, so we gave up those gains. But anyways, closed at $14, and now we filled the gap with the previous close and trying to break that. If we break that, we have all the room to go to that 15, 17 area. Hopefully this is gonna be the day when all the stocks will take back what they lost yesterday.
What is this guy talking about? We need to see the video whether you lose or not. Oh, the Coca-Cola video. Okay. Nah, that's not happening, Blind Jedi. You're gonna lose your moderatorship if you keep asking me to do that. No, I'm joking. You're not gonna lose your moderatorship. Pepsi Prad. Oh no. Pepsi Prad is never sticking. Okay. Anyone calling me Pepsi Prad is getting banned. That's what's happening. Oil rising. So oil's going up apparently, says the chat. Let's go check out some oil stocks in that case. CL/M22, CM, NM. NM is the contract for the crude futures over here. Right now we're looking at them still soar, baby. Sadly, they're only up 0.6. We're used to seeing them up almost 1% or more these days. The overall story, though, we're still above 100 on the crude futures. Right now, the NASDAQ market coming back down, which is not the best thing for me because we're about to see some of our money disappear that we were already in the profit. So I'm most likely just going to cross down and take my profit over here on the futures and not even hold to my stop. I don't even know. I'm just like, Yeah, we're gonna do that. Not even hold to my stop. I don't want to hold it to break even. We're gonna take that profit. We're gonna run away from that trade. Successful trade overall, though. I just didn't want to watch it go back to 12,200 and then burn me. Now, if it goes back to 12K, I can get long at 12K and not be 20 points away from my stop, which is way better than previously. Profit's profit, ladies and gentlemen. Call it how you see it. Paper hands, Prad, whatever you want to call
No.
it. Profit is profit.
It's amazing trade on futures. Wow, I haven't seen like that PT go to like the high.
Oh, right.
And while I'm laughing, so you asked me not a long time
Someone
ago.
called paper heads, Prad. That's fine.
No, you asked me not a long time ago what things I like, what would I want,
Yeah.
and shout out to Stop Console Wars, you know me so good. Guys, I want work permit in Canada, so Justin Trudeau or anyone else, if you're looking at this video, if you can get me work permit, that's what I want. I would be thankful till the end of my life.
Let's go.
And likes.
Like count. LCID high a day, awesome. Lucid coming back to 1975. $12 is what $20. Sorry, is what I was talking about for Lucid. So Lucid coming back down over here. We're trying to get jiggy with it. Nah. Time to get short on Lucid now. So let's see if we can. Did I even pay for Lucid shorts? I think I did. I paid for shorts for Lucid. So and Target $1.20 per share. Okay, Target, time to take some more shares out of this one. Let's go. Target went from being $1 out of the money to being $1 in the money, and we're about to have a banger of a day today. Let's go, chat. Awesome day today. We were pretty much risking our whole day, and we risked it for the biscuit. No risk, no Rari. When is my Lambo coming is now the real question, right? So let's go, man. I'm so excited for this day so far. Sized up on Target. I stuck with my gut, and I said, you know what? Screw it. If I lose, I might as well lose $1 million. And if I win, I might as well make $1 million. So here we are. Tomorrow, you're going to see on the number board list $1 million trader Prad.
It's going to be you.
Yeah, $1 million.
Yes.
Lucid being called out though by chat. So let's go over to Lucid. Lucid 1980 right now. Lucid, don't stop going down yet. Go up to 20. Actually break 20 and let me get short at 2020. That way I don't have to take a stop much further than that. I have to only hold it a little bit and work with you from there. So come on, Lucid, get a little bit higher. Give me that beautiful fill at that level that I'm looking for, and I would love it. Where are we going to next? Bro, Pratty, happy for you. Let's go, DP. Yeah, man. Thank you for being happy for me. It was looking a little scary to begin with, but you know, we are about to time to make some money. So look at Nasdaq. So Nasdaq now coming back to the downside, well below my average. We're about 4 or 5 points below my average price earlier. So this is why I closed my long. I said, screw it. We're gonna take that money, run away from it. But if it does come back to 12K, we can think about taking a long again at 12K. If it does come back to VWAP, then this market's for sure done for, because why did we even go up above 12K for above 50 points, 60 points, 70 points above it, and then come back to the downside? So it's like, what the heck is going on that one? And can you really decide what you want to do on the futures? On the market, at least, that is what I'm talking about. Let's quickly go over to Target, because I am having a little bit of a battle in my head as to what I really want to do on Target. Do I want to take out more size at lower days here? I think I do. I think I do want to take out more size at lower days, and then now I want to hold the rest of my size for the opportunity to see where we can go to. Now my average is 155.30s, pretty much where VWAP is almost, and we're trying to see where we can go with this trade. I honestly want to hold this for the rest of the day, because I think if we break 153 properly to the downside, 152.80 being the lower day, if we properly break 153, I have a killer trade incoming for myself, a killer trade incoming for myself. I also asked Brandon, our work Brandon, Trader TV Brandon, what ETF I could look at for Target and Walmart, and he said XRT. So XRT, let's go take a look at retail ETF. XRT retail ETF makes a lot more sense. They hold Murphy, Cole, what is this? Not sure. Grocery, Casey's. Trying to look for Walmart or Target, and they're don't really see them as the top two weighted. But overall, the retail ETF is what I'm watching at the moment. Retail ETF on the positive side. So makes sense why Target kept trying to go higher and higher and burn me almost. But Target was in a successful trade now, about to cash out on that trade with or without the help of the ETF today. Luckily for me. Grab is bringing that dough. Bring that dough. Grab.NQ still moving to the north side, so Grab's looking good. As I mentioned, we could see that $4 level coming into play today, but I did also mention I missed out the move from the open. I don't like taking the trade over here, especially during the time of the day, such as going into lunch hour. That's even worse. I don't like that trade at all. So stayed away from this trade. Missed out on some money. What can you do? XLP says someone else in the chat. So let's go take a look at XLP. Maybe they have Walmart and thing in there. XLP. And after this, I'm gonna quickly run to the washroom because I can see my legs are moving real fast.
I'm freezing. Can you bring something like? Can you steal my heater back from Lucas?
I don't want to get fired.
Oh.
I don't want to get fired. Lucas is the boss, Miss V. Lucas is our boss.
Not mine.
That's true. But hey, Lucas is black belt boss too. You know that, right? I'll get my butt beat by Lucas. Hey, Lucas, man, she's freezing. He doesn't care.
Yeah, Lucas is a pain in one place, and yeah, if I die my last 2 days, guys, you know who to blame, Lucas. And we got a super chat from Dominic Famularo. Prad, a look at the 5-day chart would have shown you those where the resistance was, and it would turn here 11,540 to 11,589 was the spot to watch. Thank you, Dominic, for sharing your knowledge. Hopefully Prad saw that super chat, and thank you for supporting us daily with your super chats. Okay, guys, let's see any other names you want to talk about on the oops. Yes, guys, don't hate on Lucas. I'm just kidding. And maybe we can take a look at Tesla. How's Uber's trade highlighting? Uber, guys, Uber actually had a few news I saw today. I wanted to share with you. So first of all, Uber says that 72 grocery outlet stores across California, Oregon, and Washington available to shop through Uber and Uber Eats now, Uber says. And also Uber Technology says now that drivers in India will now first see the location where they're supposed to go, and then they're allowed or to not allowed accept the ride. I'm not sure if it affected anyhow Uber, but we have some news on that name, and we can take a look what Uber does right now. Uber in New York, I believe. Yes, that's right. Uber keep going higher. It's up more than 5%. But again, we remember that Grab name, which is Chinese Uber, guys, as you said, is also keep going higher. So I'm pretty sure that could be the reason for Uber. Oh, actually, we got rejected out of 3.67, got down a little bit, but again, doesn't mean that stock gave up and won't go higher. Yeah, Lucas. Guys, it's all good. Please smash the like button. That's the only way to warm me up. But it's literally freezing. And again, it's freezing not because people want us to freeze. It's because we have a lot of equipment in here, a lot of computers, lighting, everything. And I'm pretty sure you guys know that that stuff should be in the cold area. What platform do you trade on? We trade with PPro8 platform. We day trade the world prop firm. I will send the link on the chat right now so you can learn more. And again, everybody can join us, everybody except if you're located in the US, because US has some specific regulations in terms of trading. And again, guys, you can join any existing office, or you even can open office at your home with Day Trade the War. So make sure you go and check it out. Miss V, you would be great to cuddle with and warm you up. Honestly, I would cuddle with anyone, even with Prad right now, because my nose getting red even. He's back. Oh no, what a gentleman.
There you go.
Thank you, Prad. So nice of you.
No problem. All right. Put that on properly.
Aww.
Get nice and warm.
It smells
Put
so
it on,
nice.
over the chair. It smells nice?
Yes.
Probably smells like cigarettes and
No, like perfume.
pot. Cigarettes and pot is what it probably smells like. She's lying, guys. She's lying if she says it smells
No,
nice.
that's true. It smells nice.
All right, so Grab coming down now, sadly. Let's see if Grab can actually find a base again at $3.40 or even at $3.01 or whatever at VWAP. I think we find a base around 3 at worst, even at 270 at worst because of how the stock has been trading today. Is this the daily chart? That's a 1-minute chart. So let's go to the 1 day here real quick. 1 day chart. Don't crash on me. Please don't crash on me. My goodness, I saw that one coming. Hit a fat vape just out now, so getting my nicotine fix in for the day, right? All right, anyways, coming back to Grab, $2 in the money on Target. So Target, please go back to the downside and crush below 153. I will love you if you do that. Please go do that for me. Grab trying to come back down slowly, but I think Grab still has a ton of volume happening in it, luckily. So Grab hopefully doesn't go too far to the downside. Smash the ask on Prad. Smash the ask on Prad. Oh, you're saying go long on
Yeah.
Prad? Yes, sir. Go long on Prad. Let's go.
Long on Prad.
Go long on Prad, baby.
He said saved one life in here.
Cause you're freezing.
Yeah.
That jacket's so big for you.
But it's so nice
Nice,
and warm.
good.
Thank you.
Good,
Yeah, look,
good.
guys, like I have muscles. Can you see that?
Miss V's beefed up right now, baby.
Adidas.
Beefed up.
I'm gonna beat up Lucas in this jacket.
Oh, might just have to. He stole your heater. Might just have to. What was it? Boxing fight Valeriia versus Lucas.
Yeah, they say he has black belt, but I'm pretty sure it's a lie.
Only black belt he has is the belt that he's
Yeah.
wearing, the Tommy Hilfiger belt or
Shoelace he
whatever.
put over
Shoelace
his
belt.
pants.
Yeah, that's the only thing black about his belt over there. Rivian 30. Let's go take a look at Rivian. Actually haven't looked at Rivian all day. I know some of the people on the floor were trading Rivian, so let's go take a look at what they might have done today. Rivian up 10%. You know, you could have taken multiple even dollar break longs maybe, but they didn't look that clean, to be honest. So all breaks except for the 30 did not look clean. Let's go take a look at it on the 1-minute chart to see actually how it might have been for a breakout. So you could have taken the 29 support long, which also happens to be, wait, that's not even pre-market. What am I talking about? Zoom out, zoom out. Okay, so here we go. This is the break that we actually could have been part of maybe in pre-market, the 27 break in pre-market. Off the open, we're over here. We did dip back to 27.50, right back into the pre-market ranges. You could have taken that long over there, risk the break of 27 to the downside, about 50 cents risk for the possible move of the $3 move that you're seeing over here. You could have possibly taken the 28 break, but it wasn't clean because it came back in. 29 break also did the same thing. What about the 29.50? I think that was the break you're really looking for. If you're looking for a breakout trade, sadly happened at a time of the day that I don't really like taking breakout trades. So overall, if you are looking to take a breakout trade on this one, you have to give it a little bit of a wiggle room, but still a beautiful long on Rivian. Same as Tesla, you know, EV makers. I heard Neil mention that Prad and Valeriia might be looking at EV stocks for some reason, and I understand the reason now. EV stocks are hot today, and EV stocks were also hot a couple days ago. NIO was booming. NIO was just straight ripping to the north side a couple days ago. Yesterday we saw NIO normalize a little bit, and I did mention how NIO was just playing in a range that we're not too interested about. So NIO getting ready to play with that range one more time and actually break out of that range maybe tomorrow, as long as tomorrow doesn't end up being the ultimate free fall Friday of all free fall Fridays. As long as that doesn't end up happening, I think we got a nice breakout of $17 and a push to $19 or $20 on NIO. That's what we're waiting for right now. Target sadly has reversed about $1 for us. So Target moving back to the north side. That just means that if Target goes all the way back to my entry to 155.30s or 156 areas, we are once again getting heavy short on that position. And I'm actually throwing out an order right now. My average price 155.30s. We're gonna throw out an order at 155s. I'm not going to say where, but I'm going to throw an order out somewhere over here above VWAP, and if I can get filled on that, we're going to take that entry again, giving it that risk of 156.50 or so to the north side, and trying to trade that same trade that we did earlier again and again and again, as many times as we can, as long as 153 breaks. If 153 doesn't break, then I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm going to be a little upset. I'm also even considering actually taking off half my size here, which I will be doing. I will be taking off half my size here, and I will be holding the other half of my size for the other move down. And then if this one comes into play, I'll take more orders here, and I'll take more orders up here. This way, we're actually capitalizing on realizing some of our profit, and we're letting the other half of our profit play for us.
Super chat from Dominic. Well, again, people talk about my hitter situation, Lucas and the black belt versus Arun and the sleeper match summer 2022. Well, yeah, I would watch that. And another super chat from Baby Buffett. Good job, Chadi. Keep V money warm. Good man. Thank you, Baby, for your super chat. And Dominic, you're the best, guys. And of course, Prad is the best of the best for giving me his jacket and saving one line again. So let's see, guys, what you were talking on the chat. I saw that you were talking about NIO on EV side. Did we talk about Rivian yet?
Yeah, we just talked about Rivian.
Awesome. Missed that on the chat. So we can take a look at Tesla, guys. This is EV also. So Tesla again found high of the day at 733. We kind of got rejected out of there, moving back to 724. But let's see if we find support, and we'll try run higher. We still have around 4 hours in the trading day, so anything can happen. Just be careful.
SoFi near $8, really? Okay, SoFi is near $8 indeed. 794, 10% move on SoFi to the north side. Okay, SoFi, I see you, you monster. Looks like that idea that I had on SoFi that, you know, don't get too happy about these longs on SoFi. We're gonna push right back to the downside. I was wrong, and what did I say? I will gladly be wrong about that statement, because if I'm wrong, that means I'm about to make some money on my long-term account, and that is what's happening. I'm not making money on it, but you know, I'm reversing some of the losses that I already have on said account. So SoFi getting back to $8 is a beautiful thing. Let's see how much more of a move does SoFi have to the long side off of that earnings report that we had not too long ago. Ever since then, we've just been ripping up and up and up. Now up with 31 million shares traded today. What is that on the relative volume scale for SoFi? SoFi relative volume is 1.25. So not bad, you know. I would like for it to be 2+ or more, but still pretty good amount of relative volume. And thank you to the NASDAQ market, which has been positive for the most part and saving the overall stock market today, and also the S&P 500, which has been negative but turned into the positive area later on, and is now getting ready to see how high can we go really on S&P 500. Also, I think we can go test 4K very soon on S&P 500. You know, going into lunchtime right now, we're gonna die out with volume, a little bit of a volume decrease coming across the board no matter where you look. So that volume decreases might not help the S&P 500 go to that 4K level, but if later on in the day volume picks back up and we actually go to 4K, that would be great. I'm actually very happy with NASDAQ because we're staying above 12K at the moment, and as long as we continue to do that, I think the market longs are still in play today, but still anything can change over a second. Papa Powell might just wake up and say something bad and screw us all. You never know. You never know. So just be careful. 4K today, never. Yeah, you know, 70 points away, still quite a bit of a way, but keep in mind S&P 500 is actually only flat on the day, so S&P 500 could get to a 1% positive move, which could move it to that 4K level. Still means a lot of buyers required for it to do that. Now $2 in the money once again for target, but that's because we covered some of our position, and now our average price is 155.86. basically 156 is our average price on our target short, and we're letting that trade play out for the rest of the day. LCID short. Let's go check out Lucid. Did Lucid break 20? It did not break 20. So I'm waiting for that 20 break to happen. I don't want to be short Lucid until that 20 level breaks. And if it dies to the downside without breaking 20 and I'm not part of it, that's fine with me. I'm okay not being a part of it at that point. No complaints. Maybe I will complain, but you know, I'm okay with not being a part of that trade. More happy not losing on a setup that I didn't want to be a part of than losing on a setup that I did want to be a part of. It's at the end of the day, it's called trading your book and sticking to your rules, and you know, trading your own setup. Be upset about not taking your setup, but don't be upset about, you know, other side. UVXY. What is UVXY doing right now? UVXY is at $16.80. My short on UVXY would have been so good. I even paid for the shares for UVXY to short it today, and you know, just pooped the bet on that one. Amber Heard the trade today, absolutely. Did not traded properly. I was looking for some longs. I was looking for some shorts. I got rinsed at the $18 level, and then they put me in the whirlpool cycle, and all the way to the downside, it goes without me. So absolutely rinsed, and you know, now I'm just waiting in the dryer to be dried off.
I on the chat really want to talk about Virgin Galactic SPCE, and again, volume is not that good as normally. Average volume on that one is 13 million. Today we have 5 million. Anyways, Virgin Galactic moving to the upside, up more than 8%. And on the news, the only thing I can see that Raymond James Financial Services Advisors purchases 2,055 shares of Virgin Galactic. By this, increase their holding overall in Virgin Galactic. That might be the reason. Always some positivity in the markets also could push Virgin Galactic, but we also can take a look at levels for Virgin. So we go to trading view, and Virgin currently is in here. So wow, so far. So we have some support level at 6.99. We're now at 690. So basically around that area. If we break that, definitely more room for Virgin Galactic to go. Yes, guys, we have a pretty much strong support around $6.99, $7. So if Virgin will be able to break $7 to the upside, more room to come into $8 and $9.
Right now, watching SoFi like a hawk, keeping my eye glued to this stock. SoFi getting ready to go test that $8 level. Kind of have the same setup that I want to do on what's that stock I was talking about, Lucid. So Lucid 20. I want to do the same thing almost on SoFi. I want to see SoFi break that $8 level, show me that there's no more buyers above 8 and the stops have been burnt. That way I can get into that short side, take a ton of size on that trade, and watch the position just cash out for me to the downside is what we're waiting for. Lucid Motors looks like it wants to turn around in front of 20, sadly, and I'm not going to be a part of that trade, and that's fine. As I mentioned already, that's fine with me. Let's see some other stocks that you guys are mentioning. I think someone mentioned AMD. I'm in the wrong box. LCID.NQ. I want that there. Let's go back to AMD real quick. AMD under 100 one more time. AMD hit 100.69, and now we're at 99.69, so $1 per share for anyone who's short from the highs over there. Looks like the long on AMD past 100 would have only given you 69 cents or so, because NASDAQ did get past 12K but only got up to 50 points, 60 points above 12K. You guys saw me take the breakout long, and it did work out, and then I chickened myself out of it. Maybe I should have had to stop at the break of 12K to the downside and be willing to lose 20 points on the future short. But, you know, I don't have a big shutdown on futures. I'm not willing to lose 20 points a contract on futures. I may be willing to lose like 2 points, 3 points, and I'm okay with that, and I can get back in later. That's why when we have a platform like this and the capabilities of getting in and out 90 times, 100 times, a million times a day, the fees don't even matter to us. Why would I not take advantage of that and hold stocks $50 against me, $20 against me? And I'm saying that out loud right now because I did that on Target. What was the reason for me to let Target go $2.50 against me to only be now $2 in the money? So I risked $2.50 to only capitalize 2. The risk to reward on that is so garbage, but at the end of the day, I'm profitable on that trade. I stuck to my overall idea, meaning I knew what levels I wanted to play in. Yeah, I scaled in before that level and I still held it to that level. Blah 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 blah. We can talk about it all day, but it's about, you know, why would you even bother putting yourself at the risk of shutdown, putting yourself at the risk of losing your whole day and not being able to trade for the rest of the day, when you can just simply take that tiny loss, come back in later, and smoke that trade later on.
That's a great advice, actually.
Yeah.
I wish I would listen to this more. Anyways, Tesla, guys, looks like we're building some kind of support around 725 level. We're moving sideways currently. QQQ also just tried to hold that 0.87% to the upside. We're very close to day high, so any minute we can jump back there or not, we will find out. And Lucid approaching 20, Rupert Penzinger says, so we can take it Lucid again. Again, guys, I remind you that Lucid has news catalyst that they are going to continue collaboration with Saudi Arabia, making automobiles for them and so on and so forth. But if you want detailed information, I remind you to follow up with our daily watch list, absolutely free. All you need to do is register with your Gmail account to create your personal in here. And
why does it look different?
I don't know, because
it looks different, right?
Yeah, because probably I entered through editor account.
Oh.
Yeah, here we go. Looks much better, guys.
Let's be sharing the secrets over there.
Yeah, hopefully my password is not there or anything. Yeah, so Lucid announced their partners to move forward with production in Saudi Arabia. Company's new manufacturing facility will be able to produce 155,000 vehicles a year. That's great news for Saudi Arabia and Lucid overall. So yes, Lucid touched 1993, I would say, and trying. I wonder how high Lucid will be able to go today.
Lucid Motors, yeah, we're waiting for that $20 level. Obviously, Lucid pretty close to that. We're not too far from there. High a day $19.93. So far high a day $7.99. So far also very close to $8 over here. Just break the $8 and show me there's no one wanting to go long at 8 so far. Come on, so I can go short on this. Okay, screw it. We're just going to go short right now, and then we're going to bully the stock to the downside. So I am short so far. We're going to bully it to the downside. I'm mainly short because I don't have to risk more than 3 to 4 pennies to the upside, and I can get right back in. Already 3 pennies in the money, and for the size that I have, I could already think about start covering some shares over here. So, you know, let's go. Let's just bully the position to the downside if it doesn't want to listen. And the market now getting ready to go back below 12K most likely. So this could be the area to go short. Lucid is also going down now. I missed out the Lucid short, but I said I'm okay missing it. Whatever. Not going to complain because it never actually broke $20. But very happy taking advantage of this short right now. Let's start covering some shares to the downside. Whoopee. Takes that size out there. Let's go. We still have a lot of size over there. More to the downside. Come on. Give me money. Give me that dollars. Today has been on fire. I don't even know what's going on today. Sean, you know what I think happened? Sean messaged me. He's like, you're a good trader, bro. And I'm like, damn, okay,
wow.
I am a god. Hurry up with my damn croissant. You know, my inner Kanye just channeled upon himself, and now we're about to just slam these trades today. Let's go. Let's see where the market goes to at the moment. So if I got to 7.99 and couldn't break the wall, there was no wall to begin with. You know, there's no size on SoFi on the ask. There's about 100,000 shares at best on the ask at $8, and 100,000 shares for SoFi isn't anything. I could clean that level myself to the upside. So noticing that barrier that you're talking about, I'm not too happy with the amount of size I took because it could easily break that level and go past me and not really allow me to make some profits on that trade. So keeping that in mind, you gotta be, you know, if you're a scalper, scalp some profits on the way down. You already 7 cents in the money when you're only risking 3-4 cents. That's a good risk to reward, right? So start taking some money. Old Kanye over new Kanye. Listen, Kanye in general is legendary, so it doesn't matter. Lucid Motors, yeah, Lucid Motors going to the downside, my friend. So whoever was thinking short in front of 20, you're cashing out right now. So good job to you for even waiting for that level to come into play. As you guys saw, I did take a small trade over here at 19, and I got out for flat at 19. But right now, this would have been the actual area to be short on Lucid Motors, which is trying to push down. Let's see how much lower can that one go, and I need to put SoFi on this screen for myself. Awesome. All right. Nailed the 7-3 trade parlay on the SPY with calls and puts today. Nice predictable moves. Let's go, baby. Parlay Parlay Valez over here, you know, Parlay gang, just having fun in the chat, having fun in the and not only in the chat but also in NBA parlays, I hope, because if you guys follow me on parlays, you're clearly cashing out on that side. What parlays did I make for today? I think it was pretty much the same parlay I made for the last Heat game, so I'm most likely cashing out on that one today too. We're about to make a ton of money using NBA playoffs, baby. You already know it. Greg makes fun of me though. Greg goes, what, going degen on the stock market wasn't enough, that you have to go home and go degen even more at night? I guess the answer is a yeah, sadly. Look at Grab tanking. Grab apparently going to the downside. Let's go check out Grab. Grab on NASDAQ. Grab indeed tanking right now, sadly. Did not end up holding at the levels that I said we're looking for it to hold. But we still have VWAP level to find buyers. So 320 on the way down. We're expecting they can find buyers at that level. And if they can't, then what can you do at that point? Nothing really we can do about that. And just let it fall to maybe even 280 to find buyers if it doesn't find buyers at VWAP or even at $3. Great short off the high, very quick. Yeah, you know, just a quick little scalp mechanic that my mentors have taught me. Neil, Sean, Greg have always talked about. You know, if you really like that level, you don't have to capitalize on the full move. Just push a bunch of size and just scalp quick for a 10-cent move, 20-cent move, and call it a day. And if you want to play the big move, you got to be willing to lose a little bit of a big move, something that I did on Target. Be willing to lose some to make some, but then that's also because I took a ton of size on there. So I was like, I'm willing to lose some on this. Usually I don't trade like that. I like to be closer to my stops, and I like to take most of my size closer to my stop instead of $1, $2 away from my stop. I think that's the first or second or third time in my 2-year span where I let stocks do that for me, where I just said completely screw it. I'm right on this trade, and the only thing telling me I'm not right on this trade is the market maker pushing the stock to the day's high. Thankfully, it worked. Grab crashing? It's not crashing, you know, it's still up 32% on the day, guys. It's not really crashing, but it is coming down, sadly. We'll see how much lower it can go. I'm expecting buys to come in at VWAP on this one.
We've got a super chat from Cord Gray. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a profitable day. We appreciate your support. Opinion on IDEX. IDEX is a penny name. We have 2 million volume with average one, guys. 5 million, so volume is not that high on the name. Anyways, we're up more than 4%. I don't see any news on that one, but wave system. On 12 May, we had some news, but I mean, it's not important anymore. Let's see. So it's Idenomics Inc. and what they do.
IDEX?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out what the company does. Anyways, yeah, no other comments.
Technology services.
Adoption of commercial electric vehicles and developing financial services in fintech products.
Oh, fintech, okay.
All right, so if we take a look at the higher time frame on this name, maybe we can see some levels, but again, volume is very low. So looks like we had a huge, what is this look like? 18th day is just missing on the chart.
Could be just our chart. The 18th day of May?
Yeah.
May 18th. Yeah, I see the data for May 18th. Yeah, it could be just our chart missing over there.
Sure, let's pretend that we have something in here, guys, and we were doing that kangaroo stuff with potential resistance level at around 0.63, but then we dropped a lot all the way to 0.58, and now this stock is trying to go back to that 0.63 levels.
So IDEX must be called out right now. 60s penny stock and trying to go to the north side, looks like. But we have this strong barrier at 64 pennies. As you guys can see, multiple day consolidation at that level on the high side and not really able to break out past that. So even with the volume today that the stock is seeing and the percentage move we're seeing, looks like that's not enough to break out of that. And I'm guessing because we already see those highs, the relative volume on this one is kind of low. So there we go. Relative volume on penny stock stocks less than even like 10, I would say, is garbage. So penny stocks, I would need a lot more relative volume than I would need them from normal stocks in general. Now so far 11 pennies in the money, and target shorts are $2.23 in the money. So we are ripping to the downside once again on target. Market once again in the negative for the S&P 500. Nasdaq still positive, thankfully, but Nasdaq could also turn negative because now Nasdaq is under the 1200 level. So Nasdaq getting under 1200 again, and is probably going to be scaring most people for their long. So be very careful no matter what stock you're trading. At the end of the day, use your stops, know where your outs are, and stick to your outs. MULN being called out in the chat. Let me just cover some. No, I said I'm going to hold my last few shares on target till the end of the day, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. But I am actually going to cover some SoFi right here, and then there we go, instant fill. Awesome. That means I'm on the wrong direction, which is not good. Which means I'm probably in the wrong direction. My SoFi covered calls are in the money. Got to roll them. Let's go, baby. As long as you're making that cash, keep on making that cash. Thanks to all the new viewers. Oh, that's Bears versus Bull.
Thank you, Bear versus Bull.
Yeah, thank you, Bears versus Bull. Who called AMD short at 150? I think a lot of people called AMD short at 100 or above 100. You know, at the end of the day, the idea was AMD is a little too expensive for what they do right now, and beautiful move on AMD no matter what. It's a little bit stronger than the overall market. We saw that happening yesterday too. Market was in the negative to start the day. AMD was in the positive. AMD traded near 100, 104 to begin the day. I went short AMD 104 and I rode it all the way down to 100. Unlucky for me, it closed at 95, right? So how would I have even guessed that AMD would have done that? And now today AMD basically opens up near that 95 level and rips right back to 100, where we're seeing a barrier. I think we're going to see that barrier on AMD for a long time near 100, especially in this market that we're seeing where longs are scared to go long at the end of the day, right? So if that idea keeps on playing out, people might just not allow AMD to get above 100. But every time it does do so, we'll be looking for that short opportunity. And if the market is giving us a good green day, AMD long breakout 100 will give us a beautiful long opportunity. It did give you today already, gave you a 69-cent opportunity. You could have shoved in like 1,000. You could have shoved in 1,000 shares on the break of 100 and rode it up to 1,000, 150 or 125 or whatever. 1,000 shares times 25 cents. You do the math. You're about to cash out on that. IMPP high a day. I am not PP. Stop calling me PP. But IMPP is 20 million shares today. Flat, completely flat. Indeed, high a day as you mentioned it. Absolutely correct. Pre-market high coming into play very soon, near 47 cents. I think I do remember 50 cents being a level. Also, you know, nice and even half a dollar level, 50 cents. Oh, baby, target $3 in the money. Keep on paying me, baby. Come on, go down. Coming back to IMPP though, let's go see if that 50-cent level is real, and it is. There we go. Level at 50 cents, an all-time low, I'm guessing, is at 42. Yep, no, 40 cents is all-time low on IMPP. The stock was hot during the during the start of Ukraine-Russia conflict, which brought up all energy stocks in general, Oxy, CVX, you name it, any stock across the board that had anything to do with oil or energy was at crazy level. So IMPP sadly giving away most of those gains and right back under $1 now.
I want to bring this BGXX, guys. It's Bright Green Corporation. It's a cannabis-related company, and they recently IPO'd on 17th of May. And as we can see, we're down more than 64% on the day, being crushed. But so on IPO day, looks like we IPO'd at around $16. We've been able to jump all the way to $58. And today, but closed yesterday at around $44, but today just straight to the downside. The low of the day, $12. Now trying to go a little bit higher, but actually interesting name. Nice jump to the upside on the IPO day. So interesting to see future for that one. But again, it's provider of cannabis and cannabis-related products.
BGXX, cannabis related, short. Short. Yeah, short. Anything cannabis related, short. 62% of the downside, clearly. It's on SSR times 6 at the moment. Anytime a stock goes less than, more than 10% of the downside, it gets harder to short the stock. You can only short it when the stock goes higher, such as it's doing right now. So it's going higher, getting above to VWAP. I think $20 area would be something to take a look at as a short side. This stock halted how many times? Once, twice, thrice, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 halts for so far today, it looks like, or more. Could have been more. So multiple halts so far to the way down, and now trying to get back to the upside. Let's see what BGXX can do. The reason why I'm saying short anything weed related is because the store I go to for whatever I want to do at the end of the day, the prices over there are like so dirt cheap. You're paying $3 a gram some of these stores. Well, how are you making money? Like, where is the store making money from? And if that's the store that's doing that, there might be other stores across the board that are doing that. So a lot of cheap products out there in Canada, especially for weed products, that is. And if they're selling marijuana, they're going broke, if you ask me. We've seen that happen with Tilray. We've seen that happen with multiple stocks. Target $3 in the money, and once again below 153. Please don't get back above 153 this time. I'm going to be very upset. Stay below 153. Keep on crushing to the downside. I want to see 150 today. I want this trade to be my best trade ever. Well, it's not going to be my best trade ever because DWAC was my best trade ever. But I want this to be my best trade ever in the sense that a stock that I held for so long. And you know what? I'm actually going to send out my market on close order right now. Market on close buy shares. Most of you don't even get that part, so it's all good. Oversaturated with growers. Oh, not just growers, even stores. There's so many stores across the board. So many stores across the board. There's a weed shop every corner.
Here?
So,
oh yeah.
Right?
Literally, it's less, like it's more weed stores than Starbucks is in Toronto.
Oh, yeah. There used to be a lot of Starbucks. Now there's not that many.
Priorities Toronto or what?
Yeah.
I just real quick wanted like, Stop Console War is on fire today with his jokes. I love it. Miss V looks like someone shrunk her head like Beetlejuice in that jacket. LOL. Well, Stop Console Wars, guys. I think I look more of like this two guys in that jacket. What do you think, Prad? Would it be in that clip too?
Yeah.
I think clip.
You're such a I love it.
And I actually have a super chat for you from Dallas Thompson. This one is for Prad. You often self-deprecate to be funny, but Sean is right. You're a good trader. I appreciate all your insights.
Hey, thank you, brother.
Thank you so much, Prad.
You,
we love you all, and we appreciate it both for your jokes, for being kind, nice, for being honest, and for great trades. You are absolutely a great trader. I can personally say that because I learned so much for Prad. And another super chat we have is from Cord Gray. Thank you so much. I'm long IDX with 55,000 shares at 0.61. We'll see with this marking. Thanks for a great channel. Thank you so much, Cord, for your super chat. Thank you for sharing with us these details. And we actually can take a look where IDX is right now. We wish you all, the community, wish you all the luck. We want IDX go to the moon. I hit that rocket ship for your luck. And IDX currently, so you bought it at 0.61. We're now 0.60, well, around that area. So again, we will pay close attention to IDX. And again, I wish that name to go at least above $1.
I'm singing the song in my head now, Miss V. Why'd you do that to me? I'm just singing the whole song the whole time while you were talking. I'm like,
I love that song though.
I'm just singing the whole song in my head over there. Oh man, now it's stuck. It's not gonna leave my head.
Baby shark.
Oh, that's a better way to kill it. That's a good way to kill it. Good job. You're smart. You're smart. Now she actually killed it. Now she has another song stuck in my head. Baby shark, oh, my niece, when I started doing the baby shark dance, she goes crazy. She loves the baby shark song.
Yeah.
And as soon as I go, I just go like, I'm gonna do it. And I go whoop whoop, and she's just
so sweet.
she just dies with laugh, and I was
That's
like,
so
makes
sweet.
me happy watching her laugh.
I think our viewers should have fun too. Alexa, play Baby Shark.
No. Yo, I didn't do it this time. Miss, we did it this time, okay? Not me. But here we go, man. We're having fun in the market. We're having fun on the show. I hope you guys are having fun. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Smash that subscribe button. We recently got to 300,000 subscribers. Woo! So thank you to everyone who's already helped us get there. A huge milestone. I've been part for, I think, about 100K so far. So, I'll say I was part of it. No, I'm joking. Miss V, Sean, and Brendan, and Neil have been such a monumental.
You were part of it too.
Well, you guys built this up from nothing. So, now that I get to be a part of it, it's crazy. So keep on running those numbers up. We're not stopping anytime soon. The next milestone is 1 million, baby. We want that diamond button, the diamond hands for diamond floor.
Yes, please.
Let's get that button over here. But right now, I think Sean mentioned his short from 140 on Apple. My man said he's holding for 138.20s, pretty much near the low a day almost on Apple. 138 being the low a day. I think it did dip slightly under 138, but let's just say 138. Beautiful short, multiple dollars in the money already. Trying to extend that a little bit more, and maybe 138 actually breaks because Nasdaq is pushing to the downside right now, almost at the 50-period EMA for Nasdaq, 11,950, and S&P 500 is almost at 3,900, which is at VWAP. Actually, this chart's VWAP is wrong, so let me go over to here. Oh no, I actually refreshed the chart over here, so now the VWAP is actually correct. So 3,900, trying to go back to the downside. S&P 500 once again in the negative territories, and Nasdaq only up 0.16%, which could also turn into the negative zone very soon. So if the overall market across the board is getting ready to go negative for the tech sector also, then what longs, man? What longs? Where are the longs at? AMD, I'm guessing, is now at 98 something. Yeah, 98.50. Nvidia, I'm guessing, is at 172, 173. Pretty close. I wasn't off by that one. And Lucid, I missed out on the Lucid short. I hope some of you guys have it at the moment, and you're smoking this Lucid short the way I am smoking the Target and the SoFi short. So SoFi, I covered some more to the downside. I'm actually going to cover some more now, just because I just pulled up the stock and I have nothing better to do. Just take some money, take some profits, and realize that money right now, and quickly go over to Target and also cover some profits on Target, because I have nothing better to do. What am I going to do? Just sit here and just keep watching my unrealized go up? Let's realize some of that profit and not let the stocks turn around on us. SoFi, we still have a ton of shares on SoFi. We still have a ton of shares on Target, and I really want to be able to exit Target at 4 o'clock just to be able to say I did it. Even if it's one share, I want to be able to say I did it. Sadly, it won't be one share because our platform doesn't allow it to do as one shares. So it might be just 10, because that's what I want to hold to 4. I don't want to hold like 300 shares to 4 or whatever. So it might just have to be that, just to be growing that habits of being able to hold the trade for a longer move. Let's go SP, break 3,900 for more pain. SP's S&P 500 is what you're talking about. Yeah, more pain incoming. S&P 500. Looks like that 4K's not coming in today, as Marcelo Costa called out. We're actually pushing to the downside and struggling. More pain and no gain. Unless you're short, then you're gaining right now on this pain. Gaining, baby. Absolutely to the moon we go. If you're short, I mean, your profits to the moon we go if you are short. The Wall Street lunch break. This Wall Street lunch break question mark. Yeah, it was. I mean, it is still lunchtime officially from 12 o'clock Eastern Standard to 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is lunchtime, and with the lack of volume could be the reason why the market's coming to the downside. It could be because of lack of volume. Now make sure you take some profits from today and average down on SoFi tomorrow when it's under 750 during Free Fall Friday. That's how you win. Sadly, I can't hold it overnight. You know that. If I could hold it overnight, oh baby, we would be holding Piton from 80s. We would be holding Rivian from 180s. We would be holding Affirm from 170s. So trust me, if we could hold shares short, whoo, baby, I'd be a multi-gazillionaire. Forget
Works
Elon
perfectly
Musk.
for
I'd be
you.
the king of the world. King in the castle, king in the castle. I have a chair. Hey, Bear Prad.
Your
that's
favorite
right.
movie, as I can see, yeah?
What?
That.
Oh, Borat?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Borat movie. I've seen
Yeah.
it probably a million times so far.
Really?
Oh, dude, Borat's hilarious.
I haven't seen it even one time. Like from what people say, like jokes there are a little bit.
Yeah, they're a little provocative, but they're hilarious. Borat's a masterpiece of comedy.
I see.
Yeah, it's
Have to watch.
But you know what movie was a little weird to watch was Bruno. Like some of the scenes in that movie was like, what the heck am I watching right now?
We didn't talk about Bruno.
Yeah,
That one.
Yeah, no, different movie. Same
Ah.
actor, different movie.
No, like there is a cartoon. We don't talk about.
Yeah,
Bruno.
that was what was that movie?
Encanto.
Encanto or something.
Yeah.
Encanto. Yeah, I didn't watch that movie. I think you did, right?
I did.
Yeah, I didn't watch that movie. Nope, not for me. Borat is despicable.
Well, yeah,
Borat's
if
the
you
ultimate
like
prank
Borat,
movie.
if you like Borat, we don't talk about Bruno and Encanto. It's not for you.
No,
Definitely.
no. Where are we going to? Prad, where did you learn trading? At this amazing floor over here in Toronto, Ontario. This is the headquarters for the Day Trade the World offices, I believe. So thankfully, I was at the hub of it all. You know, I was able to bug Brandon, bug Neil, bug Sean, even annoy the crap out of Greg during Friday night drinking. Greg's coming out to Friday to drink and have fun, not to answer trading questions. Right? But here we are, all of us sitting there bombarding Greg with trading question after trading question after trading question, while my man is only trying to have his beer and go back to his girl and watch a movie probably, right?
Oh my God,
So,
I asked Greg so many questions.
Yeah.
Every time would come like,
but if you ask
"Hey,
him during
sorry."
work, which is fine.
Oh, you're doing it during his
Like
free time?
During free time, like we're out golfing. Yo, Greg, why didn't I
Oh.
trade this better, bro?
You're
Yo, Greg, why
annoying
didn't
one.
Exactly, we're annoying the crap out of him all the time. But thank you for these guys who like accept our annoyance and are willing to work with us and are willing to educate us. Tons of information has been just poured into my head from these guys. Very thankful. Pride is intoxicated? Never. I actually never get intoxicated. It's like my superpower. Are you looking for interns? Question mark. I think our floor is full at the moment. I'm not sure, but you can get the email for Greg. I'm not sure if we're still panning that out. I'm gonna have to hold off on that. I'll actually ask Greg to see if he's still hiring. If he is, then I'll send the email in the chat, and then we'll go from there. But you know, we had a lot of people from chat actually join us. This full row, obviously I'm pointing and you guys can't see it. This full row right here, the back row, most of them on the back row that you guys see on Neil and Sean's show were from the show. So yeah, you have a chance of getting on here. Short Ford. Let's go check out Ford. Henry Ford, what are you doing today? I thought I saw some size at 1285, but I think my eyes played games on me. Wasn't any size there really, but Ford coming back to the downside after having a beautiful breakout long. I think I saw one of our traders today take a Ford long. Let me see if I can find his chart. I think it was also Spencer. It was Spencer, Mr. Ford. Of course, it was Mr. Henry Ford himself taking a Ford breakout long. So look at this 1270 breakout long in at the opening drive himself, and a pretty good exits also, if you ask me. Multiple exits to the upside. Hopefully, he held it for a bigger move. Spencer, if you have a new chart of your Ford trade, and you don't mind sharing. That was all your exits? Okay, so looks like those were all of us exits. So my guy over there pushed a bunch of size and just said, gimme, and he ran with the profit. So let's go. Congratulations on a good long trade over there. Breakout long off the opening drive for Spencer. Could have held more, though. I think, you know, he's sitting beside Ian. I'm surprised Ian didn't tell him to trail his stops. If Ian would have told me to do that, so I'm surprised that didn't happen. Oh, you know what? It wouldn't even matter if he trailed his stops. He would have been trailed out at the end of the day because it came back right down. Anyways, talking about Ford did get above $13 to above $13.05 or so, but now coming back down to VWAP. Maybe we find buyers at VWAP because NASDAQ is back at VWAP, S&P 500 almost back to the trend line that we created earlier from below VWAP downside. And Target, man, went up to $4 in the money, and now it's kind of reversed back on me, but I'm not upset about that. We know we're making tons of money across the board. SoFi coming down even more for us. That's not SoFi, this is SoFi. So let's take more profit on SoFi to the downside. Kashish, no, I took profit on Target. Oh my God, I said I want profit on SoFi. Thankfully, we still have a ton of size left on Target. I wanted to take profit on SoFi. Whatever. Miss V?
I was just was watching how you taking your profit. Great job, Prad. And looking at Tesla. Tesla again found high of the day 734, but got rejected. We couldn't push more higher, but again, maybe more volume will come. Anyways, I would maybe rely on this area with this 734 high of the day. But again, anyways, so we can break this anytime. Miss V dressed as Teamster trucker ready to drive the Jersey turnpike. I don't understand half of this, but it's very funny that I'm looking like a trucker. I can imagine myself. So yeah, thank you guys. I don't know, I think I look stylish, so Adidas, if you watch me and if you want me into your promo, be promotion of your clothes, let me know. IDX about to break 0.61 support, so we remember that our friend is in that one, got in at 0.61, bought more than 50,000 shares. So let's check on IDEX. We're still there, but again, looks like we still can go back to that 0.62, and I really hope for that, as I know one of our viewers have a lot of shares on that name. Meanwhile, guys, 10 minutes left until 1 p.m. and I really want to do like count. We now have 866 likes. Why do I see a tracker on your?
Oh, I just have it ready for you. You know, whenever you switch over,
Lol.
we just show. Is this what they're talking about? You
I
think Miss
don't
V looks like
know.
that? I could see Miss V looking at blue eyes, blonde beard, having on a hoodie. Yeah, there we go. Let's look at her picture. Yeah, you know.
I need a truck. Is there a Tesla truck?
Yeah, there is a Tesla truck. There is a Tesla truck actually. We can get Elon to buy you a Tesla truck over there.
Hey, Brad, are you coming tomorrow in the same jacket?
In that one?
Yeah.
If it's cold, maybe. If not, hopefully it's not cold. I think
It
it's
is
gonna
cold.
Be,
It's gonna be cold for the whole week.
We're
Yeah,
going
and
to the Jays game tomorrow too.
yeah, but
So
like,
hopefully, are you coming?
no, I don't like.
I don't like it either. So what?
It's so boring.
You think I care about MLB? MLB
Why?
is boring.
Why you didn't know me? Didn't let me know before? I
I'm
thought
going to
everyone
drink
will be.
alcohol and be with friends. Miss
Well,
V.
I thought everyone will be sitting there like cheering for game, and I'm the only one like lurking in the background.
I know nothing about baseball. Nothing.
Hopefully, Neil is not
Absolutely
here.
zero. You got me? I'm going to annoy you with a lot of questions. I even told Greg, anyone who knows anything about baseball should not sit next to me because they're not going to be watching the game. They're going to be answering questions the whole time.
I feel
Right?
you.
Hey, what is the inning? But
Anyways, yeah, the weather gonna be bad
ah,
for 2 weeks ahead.
really? No sun for
Yeah.
2 weeks?
Well, some sun, but rains. Like the weather maximum like plus 16 or something. Hey,
not good.
Toronto.
That's not
Stop
good. I got
it.
used to this 20 degree weathers we had for like a week. Yeah.
They gave us 2 days and took it back.
It felt like a week. No, it felt
Those
like
2
it,
days?
it felt like 2 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we had two really good days.
Yeah.
Really good days. Yeah.
Anyways, we have a lot of viewers from California and so on and so forth. So, guys, hopefully you can do something to send us some warmness.
Yeah. Send us your clouds over this way, baby. Pratt, did you ever play cricket? Yeah, I play cricket. I know what innings are. I'm just joking. I've played cricket before. Here's my parlay that I hit last Miami game, so I might throw something closer to this. Jason Tatum 20, Butler 20, Tatum 4 assists, Butler 4 assists, Butler 6 rebounds, Tatum to make 1 3. I'll even put Max Strus to put 1 3 down there, and I might put Marcus Smart back on if he's actually playing today. Is Marcus Smart still injured? Marcus Smart, is he still injured today, or is he playing? Marcus Smart sitting out for Boston series. Uh-oh. Aiming towards game 2 return. So not sure if Marcus is returning, but we know Al Horford is still out. So if Marcus is back, we can put some money on Marcus to get some assists over there too. And also what I noticed is Kyle Lowry is injured. So if Kyle Lowry is injured, then Tyler Herro, you know, not the greatest player out there, but he did help the team out quite a bit. He dropped about 18 last game, had a ton of minutes, had a ton of rebounds and everything. Obviously, with Lowry being injured and him being the only other point guard, I think he's gonna do some decent stuff over there. So I put him on some parlays too to get about 10 points and 2 rebounds and also get 4 assists. So he's a beast. He's okay, bro. Butler's a beast. You want to talk about beast? least look at Jimmy buckets, okay? Tyler Hero, but yeah, I put some parlays on him too to make some bets only because the main guy Kyle Lowry is injured, sadly. Sadly. I'm gonna cover some more of my SoFi trade here. Actually, I'm just done with my SoFi trade over here to the most part. I don't think SoFi is going anymore to VWAP, and VWAP is only a couple pennies away from here. So that's a successful winning trade on SoFi for me. We're walking away from that trade. Number 2 stock on the day, SoFi. Number 1 stock on the day, Target. And then we have Lucid, which is flat, absolutely flat. I've only collected fees on that trade today. Actually, no, I made 25 cents gross on that trade today somehow. I don't even know how you make 25 cents in gross, but I guess I got filled on like a half print somewhere or something. But MNQ, which is the futures, positive on that one. The only thing I am negative is UVXY, very slightly negative, so it doesn't even matter for my PNL. We're still having a banger of a day today, and loving trading right now. Miss V, you looking at anything?
Stephen Howard, my good friend, says, beautiful Miss V, please look at SIGA. SIGA Technologies shares higher after FDA approves IV TPOXX for smallpox. Anyways, I think it's a drug, and usually when this happens, stocks do jump. So let's see SIGA on NASDAQ. All right, we up 27%. It's actually not even a penny stock, $9, which is great. And again, looks strong on the day, trying to move back to day highs. So again, we have at 950 some level, but if we break it, more room to go back to $10. And thank you so much, Stephen Howard, for bringing news catalyst for us. We can also check on volume. So SIGA, if those news brought more volume in the name. Actually, average volume, yes, that news brought so much volume to the name. Today volume is 25 million, average is only 100,000, guys. So crazy jump in the volume. And also want to see the higher time frame on that SIGA. We can see that on May 19th, we made the major jump to the upside to that $10. And maybe then those news came out. But anyways, it holds it in this range and trying to go back to the highs. But if we take a look at the all-time, this is actually all-time. Like all-time we have is 983 for SIGA.
Instead of like hovering your mouse, Miss V, you can see it right there. See how it says high on the chart?
982.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank
Right
you.
there, yeah.
Very useful. So 982 is a high, all-time high on SIGA, and
We're pretty close to it.
oh yeah,
We're very close to it. Thank you for bringing up that stock, guys. Miss V already took a pretty good look at it. If you ask me, I like her analysis a lot. She said about the high. She spoke about a possible breakout of that, possible rejection of that also. Today, the stock obviously gapped up. Tons of volume. Look at the volume from history, where the stock has never had any volume, and today we have 20 million shares coming out of nowhere. So the relative volume on that one is probably, let's guess, over 20. This is the complete guess. SIGA 481. Yeah, you're wrong about that one. 481 times relative volume. Tons of eyes on this position today, and obviously trying to get back to that all-time high. Walmart insight, please. Let's go to Walmart. Walmart and Target pretty much are going to be doing the exact same thing today. This is because, you know, they're the same stores. Also, Target and Walmart had a pretty similar earnings report to each other. So this is my Target chart. This is the Walmart chart. Notice how the peaks and the dips are almost similar. So I actually have Walmart open on my second screen while I'm trading Target, and that allowed me to take a look at how I wanted to trade Target overall. And I would use the same idea for Walmart. If you're trading Walmart, make sure you have Target open. Not that one stock leads the other, or Walmart is the leader and Target's the follower or something. It's just good to see that both the stocks are doing the same thing if you are thinking about a long at the double bottoms, or you're thinking about a short at the double tops, or something along those words, it's always good to see that. So notice how Walmart double bottomed, and that's why I took out more size down here, and I'm holding my last few shares for the end of the day like I said I would. So we're holding this one right now, letting Target do what it wants to do. If Target wants to come all the way back, more the merrier. More money, more chances for me to load up on that option, not option, on the trade over there, and ride it back to the downside. So let's see if that happens one more time. So Walmart right now double bottoming is making Target find a bottom in front of 152. If Walmart goes to VWAP, Target most likely goes back to 156, 157 areas. So be careful about that if you are following me on the Target trade.
I'm glad to welcome new member, Steve Kinzer. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the green side. I hope you're having a profitable day, and we appreciate so much, guys. Not even we got more than 300,000 subscribers, but also the number of members is growing, and it's absolutely fascinating again. Membership cost $5 per month, and your name is green on the chat. You have custom Trader TV badges. So currently Steve has the chicken because he just joined, and with more months you're a member, it will be updated. So you can see the Playmaker 88 has bank badge, and he's 1 year member. Thank you, Playmaker. And custom TraderTV.Live emojis. Hopefully we'll be able to add more of those. And more than that, now YouTube has new feature that members can send a member message, which will be colored and pinned kind of like super chat, except it's absolutely free for you guys. So yes, if you want to support the show, you can find join button on our homepage, or if you don't wanna for any reason become a member, smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. We would appreciate that so much also.
Yeah, buddy, I didn't know you could do that now. So you can do special messages.
Message, yes.
And it colors it?
It's green.
Oh, that's
As
pretty
you like.
cool. It's more. They're trying to get more like, what's it? Let me just quickly think about what stock was on the screen. I think I had SoFi on the screen. I did. Okay. And I'm trying to take a screenshot of this chart so I can share it with my friends over here. Awesome. Now we can come back to you guys. So, couple stocks that I'm looking at right now. Grab 28%. Now, if someone mentioned that Grab is still falling to the ground side, sadly you are correct, but you know, it's doing what I expected to do, which is find support at VWAP. Right now VWAP at $3.20, trying to form a base over there, trying to find support. Let's see if we can actually continue to do so, or do we go to the downside to $3.10. If that one doesn't hold, then we got $3. If that one doesn't hold, then we got $2.07. But clearly, it's trying to show us that there is some weakness coming in from the highs of $4 on Grab. So right now, I think we don't go too much further below 3. That's just my opinion, but I could be very wrong. And there's a reason why I stay away from these stocks. It's very easy for me to be wrong on these trades, but such as Target, your what's the term for this? Blue chip stocks, I guess, is the term for this. Your blue chip stocks are way easier for me to read, and are also less manipulative by the overall market. Games on low float stocks are dime a dozen games being played on this one. Market just stay up. Shake my head. Can the market stay up is, I guess, what you're saying. I guess, you know, like I told you, kangaroo market. Welcome to the kangaroo market. This is what annoys me about it too. But instead of being annoyed and complaining about it, what we should be doing is looking for opportunities to scalp. And if you were to go find some stocks maybe that you could do that on, let's go see Apple. Apple's the best example. You could have scalped 140 shorts and 138 longs all day, and now Apple coming back to 138.20. I'm guessing Sean's short, in front of 140 is paying him, and now Apple giving you another opportunity to go long at 138, and maybe take it to 139, maybe take it to 139.50, maybe take it to 140. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know the future, sadly, right? But what I can tell you is I can expect it to go to 139. I can expect it to go to 140 and find rejection one more time, giving you a $2 per share scalp off that level. And if market, let's say, doesn't actually want to go up like it's trying to right now, but if the market doesn't actually go up and we get below 138, give it up to maybe 137.50. Give it 50 cents of risk for a possible move of $2 to the north side. That's what I would do, but I'm not trading right now. It is 1 o'clock. Lunchtime has come to an end. I'm looking for volume to come into the market across the board, mainly stocks that I'm interested in. Apple longs, not interested in Apple longs, mainly because Apple is so much weaker than the overall market. Just so much weaker than the overall market. Pains me to even say this about Apple because, you know, I might not like the company as what they do and so on, and about their products, because everyone who has their products are absolute fangirls. Not everyone, I'll take that word back. I'm being a little bit too extra about that statement. But, you know, there's a lot of hipsters and fangirls out there who made me hate this company. But knowing how good of a technology company they are, it's hard to hate them, and hence that's why I bought them for my long term. And now it sucks to watch them go so far to the downside. It sucks to watch them go so far to the downside. Bed Bath & Beyond, Cold, BTCM were my only stocks to move higher during lunch. Does that mean they are stronger? The whole market was going up during lunch, I believe. If let me just check if I'm correct by saying that. 12 o'clock, ever since 12 o'clock till 1 o'clock, the market was generally to the upside. So that means your stocks were going to the upside, just following the market beta. And now that the market lunchtime is over, market started coming back to the downside around 12:30 or so. And if BBBY, which is Bed Bath & Beyond, let's go check out their chart. It's actually a lot stronger than the overall market. They've been ripping up the whole day. Bed Bath & Beyond is so much stronger. Let's go check out Cold also. I believe Cold is on AMEX. This is your 3 times leverage short ETF of something. I forget what it is but maybe you guys can remind me in chat. But, you know, this has been trendy downside for the most part. Please check GME testing high a day, says Phil. Let's go check out GME today, under 100. Ooh, that's surprising for me. GME under 100, natural gas. Thank you, guys. Yeah, so GME under 100 today, getting capped off by $95. $95.13, the high a day. The short on GME could be good, but keep in mind, shorts on GME are also scary territories. The spread could open up. Right now, we already have a 65, 75, 85. I know, I'm stupid. 35 cents of 30 cents worth of spread on the stock, and now it's a 40-cent spread. So spreads going higher. I don't like the look of that. And at the end of the day, the point is that's what could happen on the breakout of 95 long if you're thinking, or even if you're short 95 right now. Let's say you're short 94.92. You're short 94.92 and you want to put your stop on the break of 95.13. Let's say you put it on the break of 95.15 on GME. You want to give it that risk of extra room, like you want to put it 95.50 just in case it does skip that far. You get that fill and you get out for a tiny loser instead of having to chase and exit dollars and dollars away from your entry. Why Dow is falling while NASDAQ is trying to go green. Different companies in Dow versus NASDAQ, and also Dow only holds 30 stocks, whereas NASDAQ holds 100 stocks. So those 30 companies in Dow are probably getting beat up a lot more than the 100 companies in NASDAQ today, and hence NASDAQ is holding up pretty well on the flat territories and not really pushing down too hard. Let's actually go look at the Dow today. DIA on AMEX with 2 million shares traded, Dow down about 0.79%. And let's go also compare what stocks are in the Dow and what stocks are in the NASDAQ. Well, I already know what stocks are in the NASDAQ, honestly. I don't need to go look at that. But what stocks are in the Dow? DIA. Come on, bro. Top 10. UNH Group, Goldman, Home Depot, Microsoft, McDonald's. McDonald's yesterday was very weak. We remember that. Amgen, Caterpillar, Visa, Honeywell, and Johnson & Johnson. So these top 10 stocks are 53% of the overall Dow, whereas the top 10 stocks of QQQ, or the NASDAQ, are absolute tech stocks, and some of those tech stocks are booming. We saw AMD booming. AMD is not in the top 10 though, but you know, some of these tech stocks are actually up on the day, such as Tesla, Nvidia. You did get your 138, baby. Congratulations on that beautiful $2 short off that 140. Sean just came back to his seat and he's talking about that 138.20 fill he was waiting for. Do you have still some? He's sending us a chart for anyone who's interested right now. He's coming over? Hey, yeah, baby, come on. Give me a little break on my vocal cords over here. That'll be great. Apple. So obviously this is what I was talking about. Dow Jones only holds 30 stocks and NASDAQ holds 100 stocks. And those 100 stocks today are a lot stronger than those 30 stocks in the Dow. What do you use to track the NYSE? I don't really use anything to track NYSE. There's like, you know, and you could use NYSE tick. That is something I should have probably told you as my answer. But realistically, I don't use anything to track like just the New York market. When I say NASDAQ market, we don't mean like just the NASDAQ stocks. It means the 10 or 100 tech stocks that are listed under the NASDAQ market. But you can just use the S&P 500, which holds NASDAQ and New York and you know, a bunch of other markets. This indicator right here, the tick filter, is a very good filter to identify how many stocks are going up in that 5-minute time or how many stocks are going down in that 5-minute time range, to have an idea of overall how the market's doing. But you can just look at the overall market itself and just call it a day on that. We got Sean up in here.
Yo.
What's up, Sean?
Yo, what's up? Chilling. Yeah, what is going on with Veru right now? Veru days high. Coming. Can you show Valeria's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sick. Yeah, so I just wanted to. She only has a 1-minute chart up here, but you know I like to use a little bit bigger than this. Let's go to like a 5 just to have a quick look here at Veru. So. Look, this is just what I wanted to show everybody. We already had bottoms come in the other day at like 12.75, but look, and we have a couple new traders, and I was just talking with some of them as well, and it's like sometimes you take it as easy as you possibly can. Like, don't even worry about some of these levels. Like, if you're not in Veru, you don't have to be in it. You can just wait. Look at yesterday's bottom of 1385 right here, like, or whatever the bottom was, 75. It came right back into that exact level. And you guys know that all of us trading Veru, we're simply not going to take 30-cent winners. Well, I might, but hopefully you guys don't. You're holding for more, right? So if it comes back in, even to $14 there, your bottom wick there is 72 yesterday. So you're taking it for like 30 cents worth of risk. And, you know, look where we're at now. And it's easy to say that because the market's, or Veru's going up. It looks great when it is, but that's what trading is. And I was teaching T-ball yesterday, and this is what was sort of thinking about it. You know, the kids are scared of pop flies.
What's
you know,
that?
Like a fly ball, like when the ball's like hit in the outfield, and they're 7 years old.
Right.
You know, so they don't want to stand there, take the ball. It misses their glove. It hits them in the face.
Right.
Okay. But you know what I said? You're never going to catch it unless you
have your eyes open.
That's true as well. Unless you try.
Okay.
Try, right? Yeah. Look, eyes open is great for trading as well.
Yeah.
That's,
I don't know what the analogy was,
just for general, yeah. So, but and so that's what I was gonna say. You know, like you're gonna look at my Apple trade in a minute, and the thing is like, honestly, if you don't, I wanted the short, I tried the short, and it worked. If it doesn't work, and there's examples on there where it doesn't work, you can throw your screen up, and I'll just maybe just talk about it quickly. Yeah. Do we have a little problem? Oh, no, okay, that's fine. So, like, right there, so right where your mouse is, just go up. Yeah, right there. So, see? So, I'm trying the short there into 140. You see, like, all of those purples going into it. We only had one out, and then there, we got stopped out, okay? But you know what? Look, now move over to the, and I still held a little bit, which you could see got out, so fine, right? So, that actually trade turned out to be a winner. But if I don't try it again, right, then I'm not in the short right now.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Look, if I get stopped out again at the same level, I actually upped it to like 141, 140.50, something like that, then it gives me the opportunity to be in the trade.
Yeah.
And to me, that's what it's all about. You know, they say in poker, you need a chip in a chair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing. You can't win on your bets unless you make them. No, but this is, you know, like we're just talking, I'm fooling around here, but that's what it's all about.
No, I mean, that is a famous thing. It's like the guy praying to God that, can I win a lottery ticket? Can I win a lottery ticket? And then the God goes to him. He's like, well, did you buy one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just walking by. Do you see what it is now?
What?
You got to play some Lotto Max, my friend.
Lotto Max, what is it, 70?
Yeah, 62 or 65 or something with 12 $1 million draws.
Well, it always ends up
we have
being
a 13.
Some old guy from Oakville or something.
Yeah,
always.
probably. Now, you know, our first one like Saskatchewan. Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, west. Yeah. So, yeah, we have lottery here, and it's up to 65 million or something, and then there's 12 1 million draws. So you actually have 13 chances to win.
Maximilians.
But you know what? If I won $1 million, I wouldn't. It wouldn't change my life.
Are you quitting if you make?
No, I just said it wouldn't. It wouldn't change my life
if
at all.
If you make that 62.
It just means Apple would go get a bump in their share price as I temporarily buy it.
Sean's on the bid for 138 Apple.
That's hilarious. I bought 138 too.
Oh,
Apple.
nice.
I bought 138.20s in my own account.
Nice.
Okay, so any questions? I mean, this is I don't want to be here wasting people's time because obviously. Oh, Sean, TED Talk. Yeah. Okay, Sean. Can the market is tanking? You say it with so much momentum. Oh, well, yeah. So part of it is being passionate too, right? I mean, that's part of why we hired Prad here. You can see he's very passionate about many things, including the stock market and many other things. And so that's what it's all about. Thank you, Sean. That was great. Sean coached me. Yeah. I mean, look, we're trying to coach everybody. I'm just so proud that we have 300,000 subscribers now. And I mean, that is exactly the kind of trajectory that we're on. I'm impressed with it, but honestly, I mean, 500,000.
Yeah, we're coming up.
Oh, you weren't in the meeting yesterday.
No.
Here, funny story.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the thing. Prad is just a part of the team as everybody else, but for some reason, all of our meetings are scheduled like at noon.
Yeah.
And you're not involved.
I'm never in them.
Because like when the meeting's going on and you're not on the air is when we're on the air.
Yeah.
And then nobody wants to meet after 4 o'clock.
No, we're out of here at 4.
So I said, when we get 1 million, I said, hey, Cancun.
Cancun?
You know what I'm saying? All of us.
Now you're speaking my language.
Right, we pay for everything.
Now you're speaking my
we
language.
throw out an invite to these guys. But then I was also thinking, Neil brought this up because he had never been to
Cancun?
No.
India?
India? Okay, we're not going to India. I'm down to go. I'm down to go to India.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not. Okay. No. So where do you guys think? Even the chat. Where does the
Miami?
chat? Miami would be
Vegas?
lit. Yeah, it's Vegas. So I was gonna, come on, man. You were gonna give it to. I was gonna give it to the chat there, but yeah. What about that?
Yeah, I'm down.
What about
for
if we grab like a whole floor, like wherever at one of the Wynn or something like that, and we basically get a block, and then we invite our. I mean, we can't pay for all you guys.
Yeah.
But we can do
have a
something.
conference, like a meetup conference.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
And like maybe we just take the whole floor down and we give like a code or something, and then everybody, so the next thing you know, like you're like in room 101 or like I'm in
getting
102,
penthouse, bro.
Like some of our viewers are like in you're getting penthouse. This and that, and then we do that. Like, would the viewers like that? Like,
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
That'd be awesome.
But that's $1 million. That's $1 million. Oh, anyways, the owner of all this, he was like, oh, you don't want to go to Vegas. It's all plastic and this and that. I'm like, I'm down with plastic.
Yeah.
Vegas would be fun.
A couple of days should
Vegas
be fun
would
with
be fun.
plastic.
Apple is at 137?
Holy.
Is that
really?
true?
Yeah, market's crashing
Is
right
it?
now.
Okay,
actually,
I'll be right back.
Yeah, market's pooping right now. That's a good time to go back to the market. I don't even know. Wow, what happened to Twitter over here? Twitter just popped up like crazy. Twitter went up to like, what the heck happened? It went up to $38 almost and pushed right back down. Here's Apple. Apple pushing much further to the downside, 137 now. So that short that Sean had at 140 looks even better. And my short that I have on Target looks nice too. Target now $4.40 in the money. The market is done for. Market is absolutely done for. And we're thought the longs would be in here.
I'll be one more minute. Oh, you're coming back to sit here or you're going outside?
No, sis, she's
She
cold.
had her jacket on. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, so I just went back and got some out at 137.
Yeah, so we're dropping right now. Looks like that 12K break that we were waiting for on the market did happen for only about 60 points.
Brazil, I
and
saw.
And now we're back. Brazil?
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Oh, Nicole Harris. Yeah, I'll pay for a party and one drink. I think we need more than one drink. I think we need a little more than that, Nicole. But yeah, this market is tank city. And again, you know what? Like here, we have Valeria's screen up again. And that was that. Hold on, let me type in Apple again here. That's that whole thing where I'm saying like, it was Jordan, Gretzky, all the greatest say like, you miss every shot you don't take, and it's just like, if you don't take shots at some of these levels, like I just went back. And it's, look, you got to be a little humble, and I know I like to say, how the trading is going and things like that, but it's like we've been wanting to short Apple here forever. Like, I don't remember the last time I even mentioning long Apple. No. I made a declaration 2 days ago that we like the long, the market went up 4% that day. We played a little long there, but since then, man, ever since it broke that 150, it's just been straight downside fire. And I mean, today that was an easy trade right here. Again, we lost once, you saw that, but like on that loss, it was like 30, 40 cents.
Yeah.
We're just banking $3.
It's all about risk to reward.
That's 10 to 1.
Yeah, all about that risk to reward.
Now, let's not get it completely twisted. I don't have a full default or anything like that, right? I only have 10% left. Thank God I had 20% left. Yeah. But that's what you got to do, man. You got to take shots, and hopefully they do work out. But this is Ms. V's show, and she's almost out of here, unfortunately.
I have a question for Apple before we kick you out and put Ms. V back on.
Sure.
It's for Apple.
Still short Cisco too, by the way.
For Apple long-term account, I know. Remember back when Apple was like 170s or something. You said think about Apple losing half of its value, right? So now that we're not half of the value from the highs, but like, what are the chances that Apple
I just bought more.
loses another half from here?
The chances. I mean, I actually take a line from you and I say, like, we don't have that crystal ball.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
I would say the chances are slim to none that Apple goes to like sub 100.
Yeah.
No, I would say
That's
no.
what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking about buying some shares around 125 or so if it does manage to get there.
I mean, the market is down. I mean, if we have a daily, we can just do the math real quick here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just go to a daily chart. What is Apple down for the year right now? Because the NASDAQ, I think, is down, what, 20?
NASDAQ's down 20-some%. Yeah.
So Apple back here, if we go to January 1st, Apple was 180. So now it's down to 137. So we lost about $40.
25%.
Oh, you have the exact.
Yeah,
okay, I was doing roughly in my head.
Yeah.
Okay, so Apple's down the same as the market.
Yeah.
So, all right, so that's fine. That makes sense, right? The beta is close to 1. So if you think, and look, maybe it's better to buy Qs than Apple if you really think the market's really in trouble. But the thing about it is, for it to go sub 100, how much do we have to lose now on Apple?
In the market?
37%. It's at 137.
Yeah.
So if it loses 40%, the market from here, then Apple breaks 100.
Yeah.
So I don't think the NASDAQ's going to be down. We said 29% so far this year. Plus it's got to be down another 40 for Apple to get through 100, I think, anyways, roughly. So that means NASDAQ's going to have to be down like 70% this year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't put the odds that high for that.
Right.
But hey, I mean, Upstart was $400 at one point.
Upstart is different than Apple.
Yeah, exactly. Look, and if you're asking a question like, if I already told you, and I didn't know it was at 137. First of all, that was not a bad cover. It's at 137.50. I went there and covered it at 08.
Yeah.
I bought in my own long-term account today at 138.20. So I mean, I can tell you that now because I'm not actively trading, but we did buy that once the show ended, and or not. Actually just got filled, so I think it's worth it picking some up.
Awesome, that's what I wanted to hear.
All right, less of me, more of V. So we'll throw it back to Valeriia. Thank you, Prad, for having me on.
Thank you, Sean, for coming on. Good little Apple talk over there, because obviously I needed more conviction in order to buy some for my long-term account, and those are the type of mentoring conversations that we have all the time. Especially after 4 o'clock, a quick 5-second chat about what we traded, a quick 5-second chat about the long-term account, and then we're off on our way. Sometimes you learn a lot at the bars. You just sit there, you're just troubling these geniuses during their off time, and they're annoyed about it, but they're so nice to answer those questions. Man, Sean and Neil even show up to those trainee meeting rooms, and they discuss like the other people's trades for them and think about how they could have done better for them. I remember when I used to host that trainee meeting room with Neil, and Neil used to come in, and he was always the type of person to give you more questions to think about, right? So once you lay out the scenario for him, and you only think about the scenarios that you think about, he's always the person to sit there and be like, but what about this? But what about that? And then your brain really starts going up in flames. You're like, oh my, that is correct. What if that would happen? I would have been destroyed. What if this could have happened? I would have made a ton more money. So knowing about those questions, being able to even ask those questions yourself, is a very valuable thing, and I would not even have been here if it wasn't for these people mentoring us and holding our hands all the way through. So thank you to them, and they get my appreciation every day. And if you guys feel the same way, you can do that by simply smashing that like button and smashing that subscribe button. And what else can they do, Miss V, to support us?
Smashing the like button would be very actual for now, because guys, we literally Need 20 more likes to 1K and almost 3,000 people watching us right now. So please like this video, and now we can take a look what company is going to report earnings after the close today, before they open tomorrow. Much more less names than we used to, but we still have a few. We have that Foot Locker, Palo Alto, Applied Materials, Ross, VF Corporation, Flowers Foods. So yes, probably these two will be the most interesting for tomorrow. I think Prad will agree with me.
Yes, for sure. Foot Locker and Palo Alto are the only two names I'm looking at. The rest of them can go to bed for all I care. But thank you, Miss Lee, for once again putting in the hard work. We get to see her make one more board for us, I think. That's
and 1K
it.
likes! Woohoo! So we will shimmy. The sound is so weird.
Yeah, the
Anyways, guys,
rubbing.
thank you so much. You're the best. So many records. Lastly, 300,000 subscribers, and we hitting that 1K daily. That's all because of you, and we appreciate your support so much.
Damn right, baby. Here comes the earnings report that pushed Foot Locker down not too long ago, right back to $26. And look at this range that I have mapped out all the way from 2020, July 2000's lows and the highs of the same month range that we were in. And now look at this consolidation range that we're just stuck in the same ranges almost. I'm expecting this Foot Locker earnings report to come out bad. I'll be honest, you know, I can't see Foot Locker earnings coming out good after the last one. They missed out. I believe they missed on they hit the numbers, but I think they missed out on something else that actually brought them to the downside. So I can't remember the report now. Obviously, it was a quarter ago. I'm expecting something similar to come into play. I'll be pretty surprised to see Foot Locker coming out with the B earnings that puts it right back into the $40 ranges and so on. And it could just be that I am wrong on that. The reason for this mentality or idea that I have is I used to be a kid who used to go to Foot Locker all the time. I don't anymore. I go directly to Nike website, directly to Adidas website. If I want to buy any like not brand name clothes, but if I want to buy stuff that Foot Locker sells, which is your Nike shirts, your Adidas shirts, your Puma tracks, and your Kappa tracks or whatever, I go directly to those stores now, and instead of going to third-party retailers such as Foot Locker or Zoomies or any other stores. Keep in mind though, I have said this earlier too, which is I have good memories of going into the Foot Locker, looking at this referee looking guy, asking him for my shoe size, sitting there with my dad and my mom, them bringing out my shoes and everything. I have fond memories of walking through malls and everything, but who's still doing that? Like, no one's really doing that anymore. People are just online shopping everything. Amazon has kind of changed the game for that side of the world, and because of that, Foot Locker, China issues. I think that's what it was. Thank you, Higher Grounds. Yeah, so last earnings, they had China issues, China supply issues and COVID constraints and everything disturbing them. It could be something similar along those lines, or maybe those restrictions have eased up a little bit, and now Foot Locker can take advantage of that and actually go up. Another reason why I think Foot Locker can actually not hit the numbers that they're looking for is because of the high inflationary period. You saw what happened to Walmart. You saw what happened to Target. Consumer spending, they did say consumer spending did not go down, but I think I am seeing a trend that consumer spending is going down. Obviously, I don't know if it is until the numbers come out and we see if it is, and then we can go from there. Foot Locker beat the revenue, but Nike was going to sell much to Foot Locker. That's not a good thing either. Foot Locker supplier is going to pull off from them and not give them as many shoes because Nike wants to be, Nike wants to have their house of hoops. Nike wants to have their own stores going around the world now. I get it. Nike wants to have a brick and mortar way of selling things instead of being a supplier seller. I get it. So that's going to obviously disrupt Foot Locker also. So was Neil long or short Apple? I think you're talking about Sean, and Sean was short Apple at 140 today. Correct. Thanks, Prad. Thank you. No problem. Like and done. Yay, more likes. Did I even hit the like button today?
Hello?
I did. I was 7.
I will be sad. But anyways, Prad, actually I want to talk about Twitter a little bit. So let's see. Twitter is up 2%. I don't know what Sean did in here, but my VWAP
Oh, you're on the
disappeared.
daily chart, Miss V.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, click on that. Go to
1 minute. Thank you so much. Yay! And one of our viewers, Trader X Freedom Bro, Twitter excess say deal not on hold, proceeding as planned. And that's actually true because on Icon Terminal we also can see news that Twitter up after report says Twitter Musk deal proceeding as expected. So those are not true.
Oh no, it is. I'm just shaking my head. Sorry.
I see. So news came at 1:18, 1 p.m. 18 minutes, so not that long time ago. And here we can see that Twitter did a jump, then came back a little bit, and now going back to day high. So Twitter now up more than 2% on the day. Great job, Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter, the beautiful move coming in on Twitter over there, actually moving to the north side. But, you know, that was a good catalyst too. The Twitter execs talking about the deal not falling apart. It's still in play. We're still looking to offload our bag to Elon Musk because we haven't made any money all our life and so on. You know, I get it. They're trying to make the deal go through. But now the deal kind of is in the hands of Elon Musk, because he's the one who wants to back out on the deal because he claims that Twitter did not give them accurate numbers or give him and the SEC accurate numbers for how many fake accounts are there and so on. So the deal stands if the numbers are accurate and Elon's happy with the amount of fake bots or so on, or whatever the answer it is that Elon's looking for. If those numbers are even slightly elevated compared to what Elon is expecting, then you can clearly see the deal's not going to go through one more time and Twitter's most likely going to fall through. So you might want to be careful about simply going long because one of the executives from Twitter who's really waiting to offload his shares onto Elon Musk. Obviously, he's going to look for the deal to go through. He's going to say anything and everything to make the deal go through. Now it all belongs to Elon to see if he really wants the deal now. So, you know, Elon could have played the rug pull game here. I know some of you guys are thinking that way. Some of you could even call him the greatest rug puller based on what he did to Dogecoin and a bunch of other stocks. But right now, we're just waiting to see what he wants to do with those numbers of the fake bots. I think he said it was more than 20%, and he doesn't like the fact that it's going to that. The deal will go through. He's just going to buy it for half the price. That's also a possibility. He did say that it was overpriced. 54.20 was too much, so maybe he's thinking about 44.20. Who knows what he's thinking about? Maybe he's thinking about 42.00 for just to make it 420s in another way. Elon's crazy sometimes. You know, just let him do his crazy things. I love Elon no matter what. You know, you guys know that. And we got Elon's super fan over here to my right side.
More of a Tesla stock, but Elon's okay too.
More of a Tesla stock fan, but Elon's okay too. I like that one. Watching Cars 2 right now. Beat stop. I will not show support when I hear stupidity knowledge for this market. Wow, well that sucks. Mookie Wilson, what did Mookie say? He does pull a lot of rug peach. A lot of rug peach? What is that? Let's actually ban this guy. You don't have to be here if you don't want to support. Peace. Adios, amigo. I love you. Mwah. Kisses. Kisses from TraderTV.Live. All right, Elon. Okay, dude. No, I don't want to read that statement. NP. Think about it, Prad. What am I thinking about? What do you type in? What'd you type? Lol, Mookie Wilson. A lot of rug peach. I know what the peach emoji stands for, but I don't really get it. Veru. V-E-R-U. Veru being very nice again, or what? Not as nice as it used to be. Veru's still getting blocked by that $15 level. So if you guys remember yesterday, I took the breakout of 15 and it burned me and I got upset. I got so upset that I said, screw this trade. I'm done with this trade. I'm never taking Veru position again. This is why I don't trade these garbage low float stocks. Rah, 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 rah. I was crying the whole time. Anyways, 15 actually ended up breaking that day and ended up going to $17. Today, right back to that $15 barrier. Let's see if we can do it one more time on Veru. Get right up to the north side. Oh, come on, Mookie, you nasty boy. Will you? What the heck are you talking about? Thanks, Trader Prad. I asked him to please show respect. Just ban him, dude. Just ban him. You know, if they don't want to be nice, just get them out of here. We have no room for we no tolerance for people like that. You know, there's no tolerance. Elon test at what are you guys talking about in the chat, man? Move on from that comments. Okay, moving on.
Leave
No more
Elon
Elon, no more
alone.
Tesla is being going to be talked about unless Miss V wants to talk about it.
I actually want to talk that we got 1,100 likes again for the second day in a row. So thank you so much, team. If someone else want to give us a like, we would really appreciate that. Talking about Elon, the only thing I want to talk is Tesla. And again, Twitter jumped on the recent news. Tesla is still flat, 0.12% to the upside. But again, we didn't want to break that 705 level. 705 is a very strong level today. And let's see where Tesla will want to go, but again, we still have the room all the way into 733 if more volume come, but it will come, and if we'll see more positivity overall in the markets, because QQQ now down 0.17%, and those are kangaroo markets. Indeed, we have seen markets in a positive and a negative territory multiple times per day, so yeah, should be careful.
Surprisingly, market getting back to the north side. S&P 500 has so much buying at VWAP, and same with NASDAQ. I'm actually so confused. Like, how is this? How are buyers buying up these levels right now after we saw what we saw yesterday? And then after seeing what you saw yesterday and you're watching what you're watching right now, NASDAQ failing to take out 12K to the north side, and S&P 500 has been negative the whole day. How are we finding buyers at VWAP still? So surprisingly enough, market's still trying to go up right now. NASDAQ still flat on the day, only down 0.04%. S&P 500 only down 0.3%. I'm saying only for a reason. Like, this is crazy what we're watching. Apple, which is the monster of the market, is down 4% or something. Sorry, 2%. And NASDAQ is flat on the day. Like, how is this even a possibility? Because of the other monsters in the market, thankfully, such as Apple, not Apple, sorry, such as AMD, such as NVIDIA. What is Amazon doing today? Is Amazon green by any chance? My guess is no. And I'm wrong. So there you go. Amazon's green. Google's probably green also. And obviously Google and Amazon and NVIDIA being a big component. Google's actually negative. I'm completely wrong today about every tech stock.
That's all good. While you have a great profitable day, who cares?
Yeah. Where we going to, Prad? It's because USD moving down. USD moving down, so currency just stays flat? Okay. Never heard that before, but I'm just gonna take your word for it, and might have to do my own research on that side to see how that one works out. Go long in Apple. Go long in Apple does sound like a very sound, logical, beautiful idea. No doubt about that. You know, it sucks to see Apple down 25% from all-time highs. I actually didn't think it would be 25%. I thought we were like, you know, closer to 19 or something. But we actually gave back 0.25% back from the all-time highs on Apple. You guys heard the conversation we were just having with Sean, which is why would anyone? Sorry, not why would anyone? Would Apple even lose 50% of its value at any point? From all-time highs, losing 25% makes sense. But let's say 50% from here. Does Apple actually get up below 100? And if that does happen, oh man, I don't even know what to say at that point. I think we're gonna see 2008 all over again. You know, not that I've seen 2008, not that I've faced it. I have zero experience of it. But thankfully, I am around people who have had tons of experience. Even my own dad. My dad told me a couple of stories about the Indian market during 2008. He was like, "Oh, I was so much in the money, blah 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 blah. One day I woke up and everything was gone." It's like the South Park episode, and it's gone. So that was a tough time for our family. Obviously, I know tough time for a lot of families in 2008. We don't want the market to go back into those territories. We don't want to struggle the way people did back then. So hopefully, Apple doesn't go below 100. Praying to God it doesn't go below 100. But if it does, that is discount, baby. You load the heck up on Apple. Load up on Apple, ride it to the moon.
Real fan of Apple stock in here.
But not the product.
Not the company, not the products.
Company.
And HPDS actually asking on the chat, Prad, how do you see the buyers and sellers? So I believe we use level 2 to see where people put their on the bid side we're gonna buy, on us side where they're gonna sell, and also on time of sales we can see already the trades that happened. So it's kind of printed receipt. And also, guys, we'll share videos with you how to read level 2. I remind you that we actually have 2 channels. One of them is Market Wisdom by TraderTV.Live, and it has a lot of educational content. So together with you I will type level 2, and we will actually see multiple videos on that one. So one is big size on level 2 and what opportunities it can bring to you, and the second one, how to read level 2 and make more money with it. I will send you this video, but again, make sure you subscribe to this channel also and go explore so many great videos out there.
All right, so Stranger Things may be a boost for Netflix. Sadly, I have not seen Stranger Things. There's something with watching kids and acting. I just don't like it. I just don't enjoy watching kid actors. I don't know why. It's just not for me. So I avoided Stranger Things for the most part. Even now, I just don't care about watching it. But I do have family members who have seen it, and they might agree with your statement on that side. If anything could bring volume to Netflix, it has to be those big hitters. I know Netflix is also coming out with a new way. I think they said they're gonna start screening episodes, newer episodes or something. I'm not sure how they're gonna do that, but they were talking about screening it to see what show is gonna be popular before the other show or something. So that is something we're looking at. You guys should start a Discord. Do !Discord Southton69 and you'll find our Discord server to join. So just do !Discord. But yeah, Netflix could take advantage of those new shows coming in. We also do know that Netflix is gonna do a tiered subscription service where you can pay a little less, but you also get blasted with advertisements. So that's also something they're thinking about. You want to be, if you are interested in Netflix in the long term, Netflix has been beat down quite a bit. Let's go take a look at the Netflix chart today. You know it's not a kids show, yeah, but it's just too many kids acting in there, man. There's just way too many kids acting in there. At least I think so. SOZ with the check mark. Oh, SOZ, you're verified on YouTube. We got a special verified viewer. Welcome.
I want to shout out to one of our viewers who sent a super chat, System Pro FX. Thank you so much. Have an orange juice, bro. LOL. I just had actually yesterday. It's apple cranberry. I had cold pressed orange juice. It was so nice. I bought it like Fuel Plus. It's like a cafe next to my place. So yeah, it was very nice. So thank you so much. And indeed, it gives you a boost of energy in the morning. Also, here's the comment. What's going on with GME and AMC? Big opportunities. So GME actually up 6% on the day. AMC is not that much, but maybe we can take a look at our Amy and Jimmy.
Yeah, Amy and Jimmy. We did see Jimmy earlier. What is Jimmy doing now? Still under 100, but Jimmy's actually ripping. Okay, Jimmy. What is Amy doing? Amy dropping. So today happens to be the day where Amy and Jimmy are not actually related together. They're separate ways, different directions, opposite directions, and still positive on both of them, I think. GME was positive. Let me go check.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, positive on both of them. GME actually taking off for some reason towards 97.50. Creating a new high a day, while the S&P 500 and NASDAQ are still down on the day, trading by VWAP or so. Not sure what the reason is for Jimmy to do this, and Jimmy only went up to about 300,000 shares more from 11 o'clock. Actually, a little bit more. I think we went up maybe 500,000 shares, to be honest, from 11 o'clock until now. So with only 20 minutes left over here on Market Movers, let's see what GME wants to do and if it wants to keep on ripping. And I'm going to be right back.
Hey guys, my favorite segment, best top 10 traders actually, but we can say best traders for the day at TraderTV.Live. They trade the world overall. So again, we don't know where those people located. We just know how much money they made, what markets they were trading, and again, that they are part of Day Trade the World. This is P&L just per one trader. And as we can see, yesterday was a very negative day, so we can see more markets actually on the board. That's what we noticed. And on the first place, we have someone who was trading Hong Kong, earned 56,000. That's a great gain. Congratulations. On the second place, we have also someone was trading Hong Kong and SGX futures made 30,000. And on third place, we have someone trading Amex Nasdaq made 22,000. Amazing job. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, it's just proud to be part of Day Trade the World. And again, guys, I will send you a link on the chat right now. If you want to learn more about our platform, you can definitely visit that link. Or if you would consider joining our Toronto office, you can also send your resume and cover letter to this email address, and you will have a chance to join our TraderTV.Live floor to trade with Prad, Sean, Brandon, and Neil. So guys, make sure to check it out. And now let's see what you guys talking about. I want to take a look quickly at Tesla. Where is it at right now? So Tesla siding to the moves, like to side, barcoding a little bit right below VWAP. We're still at 708, so great that Tesla hold that level, because low of the day we had 694. Tesla broke at some point 700, but it was okay just for a little bit. It didn't really show strength to go lower. Apple testing lows. Let's see Apple, but I can see that the real Apple expert is already here, but Apple is indeed testing lows right now.
What's for lunch today?
Let me check for you.
HDFC Bank ADR, please. HDFC, what's that, an Indian bank, bro? What the heck am I looking at an Indian bank for? HDFC ADR on New York. HDFC Bank is HDB. So HDB, no volume is going to be on this one most likely. A million shares somehow. Who's trading this bank on New York? What the heck? Yeah, relative volume less than 1. Not in play. Nothing to really do over here. We don't really trade Indian stocks, my friend. I apologize on that one. So can't really talk about that one too much. Hey guys, from Valencia, Spain, nice channel, congrats, thank you, from España. Valencia, how close is that to the Formula 1 race that's coming up this weekend? Formula 1, where's the Formula 1 race again? That happens in Spain. Circuit de Barcelona. So I'm guessing it's in Barcelona. How far are you from Barcelona? That'd be awesome if you can go see the race, my friend. And I hope your guy Fernando Alonso actually wins in your country, Spain. I hope so. You know.
I want to update you on the lunch. So we have fresh herb toast beef tortellini with grilled chicken, roasted mushroom, and grilled peppers. It sounds really good, but the mix of beef and chicken sounds a little bit weird
beef
to me.
And chicken?
Well, it's beef tortellini with grilled chicken. So chicken and tortellini.
What do I eat today then?
Super chicken! Come to save Prad!
I had super chicken, yes.
So
Yeah.
where did it stop you?
No, I have like one like every 2 weeks. I can't have every day. Then that kills it for me. Then I get bored of it.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
Happened to me so many times with different dishes. Thank you so much, Trust My Stocks, for your super chat. Thoughts on Shopify?
Shopify. Okay, let's go check out Shopify. Canadian company Shopify. We can also go take a look at the Toronto side. Toronto side doesn't really do that much volume as much as the New York side. Toronto only 491,000 shares traded today. On New York, we have 4 million shares traded so far. As you guys can see, Shopify up 10 beautiful % on the day, just ripping to the north side. Shopify has lost a lot of its value. It used to be in the thousands of $1,000 ranges. So Shopify now only $399, struggling quite a bit, obviously, but still up 10% on the day. Nasdaq getting ready to go north maybe here. UVXY still making a low. UVXY actually made a new low a day not too long ago, but Nasdaq and S&P 500 still hanging out at VWAP. So let's see what the markets can do over here. Maybe markets can go back up and test the higher day and maybe break out past the higher day and actually go green somehow. Not sure if that's a possibility. And Target, which was $4 $2 in the money. Now we're only looking at $2.55 in the money. Target coming back to maybe VWAP 155 areas. We could think about adding some size at 155. I don't really know if I'm gonna do that. You know, we only have about 15 minutes left here, so still tons of time left in the market. 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, you guys will be going on to the closing show with Neil, Sean, Brendan, and also the beautiful Miss V will be on there. So don't go anywhere, and make sure you're smashing the like button on that show too, because every time you smash a like button on any of the 3 shows that we host, our chance of YouTube algorithm pushing us out to more people goes up slightly by like a very small percentage. So please do that for us. It will help us out a lot.
And Prad, not only Sean, Neil, and Brandon will be on the closing show, Bears versus Bulls. Again, our new moderator doing a wonderful job. Literally, sometimes some spammers come to the chat. I want to block them, and I see, boom, disappeared.
Nice.
Real ninja. Love it, and I love the way you interact with audience. You're so nice. You literally scan that chat and see what everybody needs. So great job. And again, you said me on the chat that you won't be like getting into my shoes, but nobody wants you to be in my shoes, right? You're great as you are, and I'm pretty sure community will support you and appreciate everything you do, because you do a great job for cleaning the chat clean, and also interact with people. So yeah, because you're also the real one, the real trader, the real part of TraderTV.Live. So we love you, and I'm safe for the chat when I am away.
Tony is Bears versus Bulls.
It's not Tony.
Imagine.
Someone said that it's Tony.
Yeah, someone in chat.
Well,
said
someone
Tony.
said that Fahad is Tony's in costume.
I saw that yesterday.
Guys, stop seeing Tony in everyone.
Yeah, I saw that
Imagine
yesterday.
I take my mask off, and all the time for 2 years it was Tony.
The whole time it was Tony
Yeah,
with the mask
and I was
on
wearing
and
a
wig.
mask.
Is the trader from Danielle Shea, is she on today?
Let me confirm though. Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel Shea might be on, but I will confirm.
Thank you, Mr. Lee. TA on SNDL, please. Ah, man, I hate doing TA on penny stocks. TA on penny stocks doesn't really work, man. Penny stocks just keep on taking out levels to the north side. But 50 cent is a block on SNDL. SNDL loves to get above $1, but always ends up getting back below $1. And you know, that's just the story of wheat stocks at the end of the day. SNDL did have earnings coming up, and there we go. It was actually yesterday after market, or 2 days ago after market. 3 days ago after market. So Monday after market came in, missed out on their earnings. Looks like obviously that little red indicates that they missed, and somehow popped up off of that, and now coming back to the downside, and then forming a base near 40 cents or so. We have a resistance at 50 cents. We also have another resistance at 45 cents. But penny stocks just need a lot of volume for these stocks to trade on. Once there's a lot of volume, just go long and forget about it, and they should just rip for you. I personally don't like trading SNDL under $1, and I hate doing TA on SNDL under $1. This stock just does whatever it wants for the most part, and also there's too many people who can game you on this stock. There's big money traders all the time on this position, and they could really game you on that. So don't get gamed. Be very careful, and for the most part, I just trade the big stocks, as you guys can see, which are now dying. What the heck happened to the market? S&P 500 just pushed the downside, and so did the Nasdaq. Oh, that's because Apple broke 137, and now Apple's at 136.60. Apple's falling right now. Market's going with it. Someone said, what is going on with SoFi? SoFi is actually now getting ready to push a little bit lower. My last exit on SoFi was around these levels, 770. SoFi consolidated pretty good at 780s, and now coming back to the downside, maybe to VWAP or so, maybe on SoFi. AMD also dropping, I'm thinking, but someone said AMD barely dropping though. No, AMD gave away quite a big of a move to the downside. Now only up 1% on AMD. And if Nasdaq and if Nasdaq and S&P 500 continue going to the downside and extend its losses, AMD is also going to dump with it right back to pre-market bottoms, maybe to 95. 5 or so. Surprisingly though, maybe not surprising at all, we're used to seeing AMD being stronger from yesterday, and that story is carrying on into today too. AMD a lot stronger than its peers in the tech market, such as Apple. Apple broke 137. It's getting ugly. I thought I was done for the day. You're not done till the fat lady sings, my boy, and that's at 4 o'clock. Obviously, the lady doesn't sing, nor is she fat. She just rings a bell, but you're not over till that happens.
I missed it.
It's okay.
Lady rings the bell?
Yeah. Remember when I say it's not over until the fat lady sings?
Yeah.
That saying? Yeah, so I said, luckily, the lady
Fat
we
lady
have
will
is
ring
not
the
fat,
bell.
nor is she singing. She just rings the bell. So it's not
I
over
see.
till that happens at 4 o'clock.
I sing sometimes. With you, though.
Yeah, that's true. We do. We do sing a lot on this show. Who am I
Yeah.
going to do that now with?
You don't need anybody. Just unleash yourself. Go solo.
In my head?
No.
That's an OPEA reference. I don't know what that means. I have that reference from, what's it called? From Independence Day. Independence Day. Now Valeriia thinks you called her fat. No.
No, I zoned out for a sec,
Yeah.
but you explained everything in all cool.
Yeah. TraderTV.Live. Solo Prad. No, Solo Prad's gonna be boring. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Solo Prad is not gonna be as much fun as we have over here together. That's for sure.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Tony and sorry.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah,
You
Bonnie
see?
and Clyde.
Even you hear Tony and everything now.
No, I thought you said Tony. It's because of chat. They just keep saying Tony. Look, the
I
5
know.
messages up there. It says Trader Tony Live.
I know, and hashtag camp for Tony.
Yeah, free Tony, camper Tony, for everything Tony. These guys just love Tony over here. Looks like the chat wants to get married to Tony.
Don't get married to stocks, but you can get married to Tony.
Good point, Miss V. Very good point. Don't get married to stocks, ladies and gentlemen. Do not get married to the stocks. The problem is too much money in sidelines. That's fine, man. You know, sidelines have money all the time. Just focus on the trades you're focusing on. Don't focus on the sidelines. That's fine. Tons of opportunities across the board, no matter what. Tony Baloney, again, more Tony comments. With only 7 minutes left, can we not get Tony comments, and can we get some stocks to take a look at, please? For example, Apple, which not recently broke 137. Is it coming back? It's right back to 137. Good job, Apple. Right back to 137. Same with S&P 500 and NASDAQ over there. Right back to VWAP and thankfully not crushing to the downside much more. IWM Russell 2000 says my homie JD. What's up, JD? Sorry your team got knocked out by Dallas Mavericks, but you know, it's all good, my boy. Hopefully you're having a killer day today, JD. He's talking about IWM Russell 2000. So 2000, the low cap stocks, low float stocks are actually positive on the day by almost 1 full percent in the ETF, as you guys can see right here. Is the Dow somehow recovering by any chance? Dow still negative, but trying to recover along with all of the markets over here. So some green move coming in the stock market. Target now only $2.50 in the money compared to being $4 in the money. But you guys remember what I said. I'm holding that last few shares till the end of the day just to say that I can do it. I can build on those skills. That's all I'm trying to do. How much you made today, Mr. Glasses? I actually lost $1 million, so it's on the opposite side. I didn't make anything, my friend. All good. Should not have talked trash to Luca. No, it's all good, man. You know, look what happened yesterday. Doncic got his butt beat, absolute butt beat. I thought Doncic was gonna win yesterday, but look what happened, right? But yeah, Lil Wayne should not have called Luca a bad word. He called Luca a bad word, and Luca went ham. Luca went ham. Free Fall Friday still happening. Well, today's not a Friday, so I think Free Fall Friday is still setting up. The reason why Free Fall Friday is setting up is because the market is not really pushing crazy to the upside. It's trading sideways. It's showing us there are buyers here, but it's showing us that the resistance to the upside is still futile. It's still there. It's still very scary. It's still very real. So we're gonna walk into those resistance levels and get rejected tomorrow, and then get pushed right back to the the downside is the idea. That is why free fall Friday is I think it's setting up for that. Obviously, I could be very wrong on that. Market could rip up today, rip up tomorrow, and not show you that free fall at all. Golden State Warriors in 5. You know what? I'll say Dallas in 5 just because you said Golden State. I got to pick the opposite side, right? I'm a contrarian. I got to pick the opposite side. Prad, you feeling the blonde hair? Kinda, yeah, I am feeling the blonde hair. You know, I've gotten so many compliments about it, so many compliments about the blonde hair that I actually like it now. But so I might have to get it done again. Sadly, this time I won't be able to expense it, and I have to pay for it out of my own pocket.
But will you do it?
You know why? Why though? Because my dad was like, I wish I got it done when I was young and I had your type of hair, and now my hair's like leaving me, and I want to go blonde like you, and I can't. And my dad saying that made me upset. I was like, okay, maybe my dad's living through me. For him, I should go blonde. And then even last Friday, all the boys, Spencer, Luca, they're like, oh, are you gonna go blonde again? I don't know non-blonde Prad, like the black hair Prad. We don't know that guy. We only know the blonde Prad. So I'm like, now do I have to go blonde and waste $300 just so these guys know me?
You don't have to, and I think both ways suits you, but I really like blonde in you, and the good point in here that summer is coming, right?
Yeah.
So like you want some summery look, yeah. So why not to extend it for summer and then when winter comes? But like I like you with both black and blonde hair.
Yeah.
You're just handsome, so.
Aw, thank you. Now I'm blushing. Miss V, why are you making me blush on the show here? Darn it, Miss V. Now I lost my train of thought. What was I thinking? Market moving to the north side. Market NQ moving up. Here goes NQ. NQ getting back to 12K almost. A positive again on NASDAQ. Positive at 0.3%. S&P 500 still negative. Not for long though, baby. Not for long. S&P 500 getting ready to push north here. That means Apple has found the bottom and is getting ready to go to 138. There goes Apple. Woo-wee. Apple goes all the way to the north side right now. A lot of these stocks are indeed moving. AMD getting ready to go back to 99. So what a
spike.
What? 98.50 long on Sean over there. So he put that in the chat apparently. So if anyone had that, man, we're getting to the north side right now. Beautiful longs coming in on the stock market. Does the NASDAQ actually break 12K for the second time successfully and get above it? That is a big question right now. Come on, let's see you break out. We saw you break out of 12K over here. Can you break out of 12K now? Or are you going to form a head and shoulders pattern? I know there's too many shoulders to the left and only one shoulder to the right, but can you form a head and shoulder pattern? I don't even know if you could call it that. But if you can form it, that would be sick. You lost $1 million? Question mark? Dude, that was a joke. You think if I lost $1 million, I would be sitting here still?
Yeah, well, who knows?
Yeah.
Anyways, just don't lose 1 million. Why would you do that?
No.
Stop losses, guys.
Yeah.
And again, great news though that Daniel Shea will join us today. So guys, make sure you are gonna be on our closing show at 2:50 p.m. Daniel will come. We didn't have her last week, so I miss her and super excited to hear her opinion on the markets, her plans, what she's doing currently with the market, and her options trading. So 2:50 p.m. Daniel Shea will join us. And yes, guys, markets are pumping. I'm not sure if there are any news, but again, Brandon, I'm pretty sure, will bring if we have anything. Great jump to the upside. Hopefully no one got into the short and was not how you say that, burned. Yeah, but anyways, guys, stay careful because market look a little bit indecisive.
Indeed. It's only 20 seconds, 30 seconds left, so I guess we could just start wrapping it off over here. Miss V feeling comfy in my jacket. She's looking like she's about to go train a soccer team. She's about to train the Canadian soccer team over there. So if anyone wants to go catch her on the BMO field, you can do so. She's going to star on the new season of Ted Lasso. Never seen it, not sure what that is. But if it's a good
see me
one,
there.
Miss V is going to be a new star. Oh, she already is, but a star on a different show now, sadly.
Aww.
But I had a great time today. I hope you guys had a great time. Miss V, you want to wrap it up?
Absolutely, guys. We'll love you. Have fun. Enjoy last 2 hours of trading. And yeah, make it profitable.
Пока-пока.
Пока-пока.
Hey guys, welcome to the close. Couple hours left and a pretty exciting day. Back to the upside we go after a pretty choppy morning, let's be honest. We did end up bouncing off significant levels from not only last week, but yesterday as well. Here's a look at how things stand right now. S&P 500 down about 0.08, trying to get positive on the day. In fact, the